whistles for my car. I said, son, you need mailbox whistles because that's the only thing you can carry. Mailman can't even deliver in the neighborhood no more. He just hands me the mail and he goes, you figure the stuff out. I'm done.
I think the fetching the towel deserves a thank you. The one guy called in that. Yeah.
Tossing the towel to you?
That deserves a thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, but you don't want to do a thing where you come out with a hand towel and you go, oh, wait a minute, you probably want this one, and then you throw the
big wet towel. No, you don't.
Implying.
What's something you were talking about earlier?
Stadium beers.
Your money shot you were saying was.
It's like 24 ounces.
So I don't know if this is with age, but I don't really have what you'd call a money shot. Mine just kind of quietly leaves the party. It's more of a will you take a check shot.
Kind of just slip out the side door.
Kind of moseys out. That's my favorite joke of the year. Just kind of quietly leaves the party.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know how lazy human beings are, but, you got the moving sidewalks at the airports. For me, I thought the whole idea was for us to all move more quickly.
Yeah.
But you get people that just get on them and they just shut down all bodily functions,
Yes.
And I don't understand how people don't know that you're supposed to be on the right. They have stenciled on the moving sidewalk, stand, on the left. Walk. They have pictures of people standing, walking, and I've seen footprints on the thing together and apart.
Yeah.
And you still have people just on that left handrail. It's fun to fly. You got to watch those people closely because they're the ones at the end of the moving sidewalk. They're the ones that get all flustered.
Greg Hahn is our guest.
I went out with this one girl. Can I say this?
Yeah. Sure.
Get a load of this. I'm on a date. I was out with this girl, right? Here's what she says. It's true. She says, oh, I did something she didn't like. She goes, oh, you just lost some points. Oh, there's points involved. It's a point system that the women have. It's a point system. Men, we don't know what's going on. All we know is it involves points, and all of a sudden, we're down. You know what I mean? I was doing my impression of her mother. She's like, oh, you just lost some points. I'm like, really? How many did I start out with? Don't ask any questions. You just got to lose more points. Well, transfer my account to your younger sister.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
For years, Americans have relied on one company to deliver their valuable parcels. That company's name is UPS, United Parcel Service. And now, in an effort to provide jobs for the hard to employ, we here at Frigamall Industries are proud to announce our new delivery service, staffed entirely by premenstrual women. We call it UPMS.
For package delivery, we're the champs. Even though we've all got painful cramps. If I act psychotic, don't get too close. Cause I'm having a Midol overdose. I'm cranky and bloated and my jeans won't zip. Don't piss me off or I might flip. What I'll do next is anyone's guess. I'd hate to have to kill ya. We're UPMS.
UPMS. When it comes to delivering your packages, we're the best there is. Period. We'll deliver to your office or to your pad. And remember, all of our employees suffer from premenstrual syndrome. We're UPMS.
Hello?
Here's your damn package.
Thanks. Wait a minute, lady. I'm sorry. You got the wrong address. This package is not mine. You've made a mistake.
I made a mistake?
Yeah.
Does that mean you don't love me anymore?
Love you. Lady, I don't know you.
Oh, God, I just want to die. Will you hold me, please?
Yeah, I'll give you a little hug.
Get your hands off me. We're a big success. It's rags to riches. Though some might call us moody bitches. When we say no, we might mean yes. It's because
And you know what? When we were beating the
out of that coach's ass. I felt like my old man was looking down from heaven, or wherever he is, and smiled. We took our shirts off so that we'd be easier to spot at the bottom of the pile on SportsCenter. That videotape is something my son will always have, along with his assault conviction. Both will remind him of his dad while I'm in prison.
That's what I think of now when I think of baseball.
Baseball is punctuated with rhythms and movement and more nut adjusting than at a gathering of obsessive, compulsive squirrels. Most of all, it is about time and timelessness, speed and grace, and whipping baggies full of urine at the outfielders.
Hey, everybody. We are live in Covington, Kentucky, getting ready for the real start of the baseball season. That Yankee game last night doesn't count because it's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox today from Cincinnati, Ohio. We are live, and this is a great crowd. I can't believe these people are here and they're already drinking. So that's going to be good. Now, welcome to Smoke Justice in Covington, Kentucky. This is the Bob and Tom Show, brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Let's review the dais, shall we? Comedian Jeff Oskey is right over there. Jeffrey, good morning, sir.
Hello, everyone.
Son number 2, Willie G, right there. Wilbur.
Hey, you guys. Good to see you. Let's go Reds today, man.
Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar. He's right here.
Please sit down.
They are sitting.
The lovely Christy Lee is right here next to me. This is Tom speaking. Thanks so much for getting up early. We are broadcasting worldwide on the Bob and Tom Radio Network. Hello to all the ships at sea. Hello to my sister Jan, somewhere outside out of London, England. It's great to hear from you, Jan. Now, we have a lot to get to today, and this will include some audience participation. That segment of the program will come after some of these people are a little drunker, although I'm not sure that's possible, judging by the fellow I talked to in the alley on my way in.
It was me.
But thank you very much. Now, we have a number of topics to get to, not the least of which is the names for the male member. Now, just by a round of applause, ladies, how many of you have named the male member of your partner? No, the show of hands won't work. This is radio. I'll make this very clear.
Because no one does that.
Yeah.
What do you mean no one does that?
No one does that.
Maybe you don't. Okay, how many guys here have named their male member by applause, please? Okay. All right. Anything very impressive? I received this. I received a nice email on this topic this morning. This comes to us from Lisa. She said, when my husband was younger, he used to call his male member Folgers because it was the best part of waking up.
That's good. That's really solid.
I think she would say that.
This is interesting. I probably shouldn't give her last name.
No.
But, it is the same as a famous place.
Oh, that only narrows
What,
it down.
Paris?
I mean, it could be. Yeah, it could be like it could be Lisa Covington, but it isn't.
Okay. Is it a city?
It's yes, it's a city in a territory of the United States that is not technically a state.
If we guess it, are you going to tell us what's the point of all this?
That's be
What,
careful.
Lisa
All right,
Lexington?
cool.
What would-
Good. Good to know.
I'm not going to tell you what it was, but we are indeed in Covington, Kentucky, and it's great to be here. I thought we'd get everybody riled up with a song, and Pat, you've got your guitar.
I do indeed.
I should point one real quick thing out. Patty G, as a last minute, is going to be substituting at a live show coming up. That's tomorrow evening. No, it's Saturday night, right?
Yeah. Yes.
In Tiffin, Ohio?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Patty G is going to be sitting in for Josh, who is suffering with diverticulitis and will not be able to be there. But it'll be Jeff Oskey and Patty G.
And Kostaki.
And Kostaki Economopoulos coming up, and if you're in Tiffin, Ohio on Saturday night.
Yes.
Now, Pat, you'll have your guitar?
I will indeed.
Now, what are you going to play for us?
I'm going to play a song about, I call my male member Sneaky. Little Elvis. Mr. Happy. I take him out quite a bit, and I'm going to tell you a little something here. If you want to be a cheater, go out of state to meet her. Don't make a tryst a Facebook friend. Don't text your picture taking or film your love making. No voicemails, think before you send. Clear your history, Control Alt Delete. Use the hotel's computer on the sly. And Willie, if you get asked, just stand there aghast and deny. Deny, deny. I'll lead you here, come on. Deny, deny, deny. Deny, 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 deny. Deny, deny. Bring it down, boys. Oh, it's only me. If an Instagram's incriminating and it's you two clearly dating, just tell your wife it's photoshopped, honey. If someone saw you bang her, blame it on a doppelganger. Say it wasn't you there in the park, that wasn't me. If you get caught red-handed kissing someone else, say she needed mouth-to-mouth or she would die. If you're at the hospital and your mistress shows up, deny, 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 everybody. Deny, 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 deny. Willie, go up high. Deny, deny, deny. Too high. Too high. We didn't rehearse this earlier. No, it's got to be on the fly. Deny, deny, deny on the fly. Don't send an email. Never leave a paper trail. Check your shirts for long blonde hair. Is that Christie's?
Oh.
Always look for hidden air tags. They could be in a packed bag. Check the car for underwear. Could be anybody's, darling. Don't go to any place that has a jumbo screen. If your wife has proof, blame it on AI. If your other family shows up knocking on your door, Willie, what do we do? Deny, deny, deny. Go up high, Willie, with me. Deny, deny, deny. Deny, 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 deny. Deny, deny. Nice. Come on, do it with me. Deny, deny. No, I meant actually do it with me.
What do you mean? Cheat?
Yeah. Deny, deny, deny. Deny, think to try. Deny, deny, deny. One more time, just the left side.
Deny, deny.
Just the single parents. Deny, deny, deny. Deny, deny.
All right. Mighty early for a sing-along Eastern Time, Central Time.
You guys did a great job.
I thought it was fun.
Great. Yeah, it was great. Thank you very much, Pat. And Pat will be doing a whole bunch of stuff once again. Your special gig coming up in Tiffin, Ohio. Last minute sub. Congratulations to you. Real quick note. Once again, we are in Smoke Justice, which, by the way, doesn't it sound like the title of a Western?
Yes.
Justice?
Absolutely.
John Wayne at Smoke Justice. Yes, man. This is a beautiful old building in a beautiful part of Kentucky, right across the river. And it's interesting because if you're coming in from the north, you drive through an unbelievable high-speed maze where even the slightest wrong turn will get you possibly in a different state.
Did you have a little trouble this morning there, Pops?
No, but I mean, it's tricky.
It is tricky.
You've got like... In the next 30 yards, go left. 40 yards later, go right. I'm sorry, you're in Indiana. What?
I did make the wrong turn coming across the bridge, and then I had to drive right back across the bridge. But there's a roundabout right there, so whoever designed that
I had to
real
swim.
smart.
I jumped off the bridge and I swam 0.07 miles.
It is tax time. A lot of people are jumping off the bridge.
No joke.
Now, we are once again in Covington, Kentucky, but this place is called Smoke Justice. Justice is Justis. It's not like Frontier Justice, but it's just a funky, beautiful building with a bar that may have 1,000 different types of alcohol. It is amazing.
They do have a lot.
You know, back in the day, Pat,
there was only one kind of alcohol back in the day. Jameson's.
Jameson's. Okay. Well, they've got that too. But
You
it's
have to be a mountain climber to get to the top of that.
Yeah, there's a ladder.
I
on
know,
that
but
side.
still, even that.
But I mean, no. I think the trick is if you want the top shelf stuff, you've got to have binoculars. But
And big money.
yeah, is that really the most expensive stuff? Way
Well,
up
wouldn't
there?
you put the top shelf? It's called top shelf.
No,
right?
but I'd put the really expensive stuff right there at eye level so the drunks can order it. Because they can't see up there until they fall down and they're lying on their back.
You know, when you're at a bar and you're trying to sell to people, don't call your customers the drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Patrons, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's like at the grocery store.
Right.
You put the expensive cereal at eye level and the stuff that you
The
don't
cheap
want
stuff at the bottom, right?
No, well, you put it at the top because the kids are going to want to get the
at kid level, you put the really expensive sugary stuff.
It's been a while.
The stuff that kids want that I buy, but Kelly doesn't. You know what I'm talking about. Now, coming up, we have three great guest comedians who have roots in this area. We'll certainly look forward to meeting our comedian guest coming up. We'll get more songs out of Pat. We have a bunch of interesting things in the world of news. I have a letter here I wanted to read real quick because, Christy, can you explain what Brave Gowns is?
Yes, Brave Gowns is a charity here that makes really cute capes and superhero outfits for kids who are in the Children's Hospital. And it's a wonderful program. And as someone who knows someone very special that's in a Children's Hospital right now, it is very helpful to raise the spirits, not only of the child, but of the family that's there all day, every day.
And I asked them to make me a cape, and they said they'd rather make it for a kid in the hospital. So I said, go for that. Although I think I could probably pull off a cape.
Well, we've talked about that. I'm going to get you a cape.
My level of gravitas. Got this letter from Delavan, Wisconsin, from Scarlett. She goes, hey, thanks for supporting Brave Gowns. I went to high school with the founder of Brave Gowns. It's a wonderful story about why she created them. Thanks for keeping me up in the morning, et cetera, et cetera. The point is, why are we talking about this?
Because we're raising money for them.
Yeah, we're selling T-shirts, and the money's going to go to Brave Gowns. So if you get a chance after the show, we'll be dumping those out, and you can buy one if you'd like. And if you don't want to buy one but want to make a donation, we've got a link on our website. You can also buy those shirts on the Bob and Tom website. And thanks very much in advance. Doing something nice for somebody today. The reason we're in Covington, Kentucky is because across the river, the Cincinnati Reds get going this afternoon with Major League Baseball. Was there just the one game yesterday, the Yankees? I know they killed it.
7-zip, man.
Yeah, today's really opening day. We all know that, right? Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, in San Francisco, that's one of the stadiums that has the 999.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about.
9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings. Has anybody in here done it before? See, these are a bunch of reasonable people that are here with us. Those people are in the hospital.
No. We got a guy back there. He's already raised his beer. There we go. Yeah, that seems to me to be a little much, but we'll
breakfast beer? Come on.
No, I mean 999.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's a lot, and we have a song coming up about that right now. I want to talk about right now. You're here. Who's looking after your house? I hope it's Simply Safe. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection. That means they've got AI cameras that are just sitting there waiting for some lurker. Someone's going to break into your house? No way, because these cameras are going to spot them, and then they can, these monitoring agents can actually go, hey, get out of here. The cops are on the way. This is from Simply Safe. By the way, Simply Safe voted #1 customer service among home security providers again by both Newsweek and USA Today, and #1 as the best home security system by U.S. News and World Report. No long-term contracts, no cancellation fees. It's our friends at Simply Safe. We've been talking about this for more than a dozen years. We even have it back at our home studios. So why wait? Right now, here's a great deal. 50% off the newest Simply Safe system with professional monitoring. SimplySafeTom.com. That's SimplySafeTom.com. Coming up, we have Christy Lee at the news desk. We have a special component to today's show involving a bunch of folks that are here at Smoke Justice. We're here courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. We'll be right back. This I guess I can say these are the mobile studios today. And we will be joining you shortly. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, man.
Q95 traffic. In spite of some long-term roadwork issues, the collector is light in volume. Don't forget, however, that southbound, the right lane is shuttered. Washington to the 70 South Split, including northbound between the South Split and Washington, where 2 right lanes are closed. 465, 65, and 69 continue to be easy going all the way around, followed by 70, 74, along with the Sam Jones Expressway.
Someone play China Grove. Okay, I
I feel better. The Doobie Brothers and Santana are playing Ruoff on June 21st.
Yeah, what he said. And also, you can win tickets all week.
Your chances are at 840, 1240, and 340.
Tap the red mic when listening to Q95 on the free iHeartRadio app and tell us who you'd like to take to the show with you for your chance to qualify. Don't take the girl from work.
More info at Q95.com.
Looking for the best in flag football? iFlag is the Guinness World Record holder, hosting elite flag football tournaments nationwide for boys, girls, high school girls, and adults. Join the movement. Visit iflag.org today.
Pull up to the Freeman Super Sunday Indy Auto Swap. Super Sunday is the place to be for all the parts you need. March 29th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. For all the makes and models you could dream of, don't miss Freeman Super Sunday.
What if your soda actually did something for you? Introducing Sky Pop Protein Soda. With 10 grams of complete protein, 0 sugar, and 45 calories, Sky Pop Protein Soda offers 4 delicious flavors with big taste and real benefits. Light, refreshing, and ready for wherever your day takes you. It's anytime protein that helps you reach higher. Sky Pop Protein Soda. Reach for the sky. Get your Sky Pop Protein Soda now at Kroger.
Xfinity Tech Support, Matthew speaking.
Hi, I live in a pretty remote place, like Jurassic Park remote. Oh!
Wow.
Will Xfinity Mobile work out here?
Yep, the combination of reliable Wi-Fi and 5G makes it so that you can stay connected in all kinds of places. Plus, you get access to ultra-fast speeds and coverage, whether you're poolside or out live streaming with a T-Rex.
Hold still, you're about to go viral.
Welcome to a new era of Wi-Fi boosted mobile. Cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Learn more at xfinitymobile.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Watch Jurassic Park with Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings comparison based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter as of February 10th, 2026. Taxes, fees, extra.
You know you need fiber for a healthy gut, but do you actually know how to get it? Quaker's been serving up fiber since 1877, with over 100 great-tasting, good source of fiber options to choose from. Whether you like old-fashioned oats, instant oatmeal, granola, or oatmeal squares, Quaker makes it delicious. So good. Get your fiber with Quaker. Shop Quaker's good source of fiber products at a store near you.
620 Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Our weather today, a wet one, showers, thunder showers. High today about 82. Right now we've got 61 degrees. Don't forget that iHeartRadio app. Keep that handy. And the red talkback button. Your chance to win tickets to see Santana and Doobie Brothers several times today. It's the Bob and Tom Show on the road opening day.
Well, I guess we're back. Thank you very much. We are live at Smoke Justice, Covington, Kentucky, USA, courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Opening day, Cincinnati Reds, and we are in the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, once again at a beautiful restaurant, Smoke Justice, just across the river from the stadium. We got an interesting letter about the exact coordinates of the stadium coming up. But first, on the dais, comedian Jeff Oskey, ladies and gentlemen, right down there. Willie G, right there, going over the sports.
Hey, go Reds, baby, come on.
Patty G, right next to him. Hey. No relation, but technically his godfather.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Christy Lee.
Hey, go Reds!
And this is Tom speaking. Thanks very much for joining us. We've got a great crowd here. It's early in the morning, but we're happy to be here. And we'd like to get to our letters. Our letters brought to you by Sleep Number. Don't you wish you were in your Sleep Number bed, Christy?
Yes, hurry in. It's your last chance to get select Sleep Number mattresses. Take up to 30 to 40% off our top-rated beds. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. Only Cincinnati could get me out of my bed this morning.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a letter involving our T-shirt. We mentioned we've got this special T-shirt we're selling and giving the money to Brave Gowns, a great charity. They make little, like, superhero suits for kids and stuff. Really fun. A really fun little treat. There's a secret message on the T-shirt. It's got some.
What is this? Do you have to put lemon juice on it and put it in the oven like a national treasure?
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? No, your dad's not that cool.
Well, I just don't know what it is. You keep talking about it. We haven't talked about it in private
Willie,
yet.
when you find out.
It's coordinates. And
it's longitude and latitude.
Longitude and latitude coordinates.
Cool.
And of
what?
And the elevation of Great American Ballpark.
And the size of the shirt is on the inside.
And that's a secret.
Wait, so are the numbers of the coordinates, if you add them up, is it some sort of secret number?
No, it's the official latitude and longitude.
Of home plate, right?
Home plate, in theory. Now, I just had
In theory. So did you just make it up?
No, I Googled it and did a bunch of research. However, apparently, according to one of our friends in Lodi, California, it may be a nearby bar.
Nice.
Well, that would be a secret.
Yeah, if you're GPSing your way there, I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but he gave me a nice aerial shot of those exact coordinates. So it's the thought that counts. Thank you very much. If you're using that to find Great American Ballpark.
So wait a minute. You didn't double check to make sure?
I was busy trying to get the.
And also, you think that there are people who are these? I can't even think of military, the secret agent people that the people use GPS. They use their phone. No one uses longitude and latitude to get anywhere.
Well, if you're at sea, you might. The point is, it's in honor of Reds baseball, which is why we're here today. So we have a lot going on. We're going to be getting some of the folks here in the audience involved in a live skit, if you will.
That always goes well.
Yeah. This is. Do we have the delay circuit on? Last time we did this, there was some bad.
Yeah.
Coming up, comedian Mark Chalifoux, Rob Haney, and Kelly Collette will be joining us. All variously natives of this area, discussing the ins and outs of Southern Ohio. Anything worth checking in on the sports page before we get to some more letters?
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
You guys, I got to tell you, I am not good at crowds or waking up early. So, hey, this is a nightmare.
You picked a hell of a profession.
Have you guys ever read out loud in front of people before? Like, since high school? It's the worst thing you can ever do. It makes me feel like a moron every time. So you guys, please be nice to me this morning. Aaron Judge went hitless on opening day. Give it up for that. How about that?
However,
for the first time and struck out 4. It's impossible.
Let the man talk.
I just hate this. Here's the other thing. Imagine reading out loud in high school, and it's bring your dad to school day. They call it Father's Day, and he's here. You guys are here. I got a long day ahead of me. There's a bar, and I can't drink. That sucks for me.
Who said you can't drink?
I have to. I mean, the highway police.
Okay.
Highway police. Aaron Judge went hitless on opening day for the first time and struck out 4 times for the first time since September 2024. But the Yankees still produced plenty of offense and beat San Francisco 7-0 in the debut of Giants manager Tony Vitello. As Major League season began, Jose Caballero drove in a go-ahead run with an RBI single in a 5-run second and lost the first challenge taken to Major League Baseball's so-called robot umpire. How you feel about the robot umpires, Pop?
I'm a fan. I like...
What?
I think that with all the money people are gambling on sports these days...
No, you can't take all the human element out of the game.
Well, that if you watch the human elephant screw up the NFL playoffs and teams that shouldn't be there ended up there.
You said the human elephant. You misspoke. I don't think you think anyone noticed. We all noticed.
Well, the human elephant, my nickname in the bedroom.
Oh, please.
Sorry. Now, we're speaking of that. Got this nice letter from Bruce. This is Bruce Jr. His last name is the same as a major feature in most
God's
cities.
sake.
You got to stop doing this.
Okay. He goes, you were talking about names for the male member. My wife and I have named mine Jack. Anyone want to guess why?
Because it just pops out of a box? Or in a box?
Thank you, Christy. Popped out?
Happens to the best of us, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. Teamwork.
Yeah, more Cialis. No, Jack, as in Jack Hammer.
Oh.
You see.
Okay, I was totally off base.
And he goes, before her and I met, she was super nervous, and so was I. We were both in our 40s coming off divorces. But I suggested when we first met to go ahead and get the first kiss out of the way, and it worked. We've been together ever since.
Oh, that's
Wasn't
a
that
sweet
nice,
story.
Bruce?
Yeah.
Congratulations, a nice, sweet name, or we like to call him Jack. Okay. Yeah, we'll be finding out from our guests what the name of their male member is.
No, we're not.
Except for that of
Jeff, earlier when we asked
Kelly Collette.
We asked people to clap if they had a name for their. You clapped. Do you have a name for yours?
Oh no.
Oh, you don't. You were trying to encourage applause.
Disappointing.
Well,
that's probably.
And I can only imagine the amount of hair you must have down there.
Let's not.
What are you doing?
Must look like a turtle popping out of Don King's head.
Ever since I put on 50 pounds, I can't see it anymore, so I have no idea.
That's true.
Well, we pretty much covered sports. Anything else?
No.
Here's a fun one.
Here's an idea. Why don't you sit back and relax and let your son talk and pay attention to what he says?
And I'll play the part of you. Slow down, son, and then skate. However, comma.
Anybody have a bracket? Anybody's bracket still good? Does anybody have the Sweet 16 in their original bracket still? Anybody here?
No.
Yeah, everyone took Florida. But check this out. The only person left out of millions who's entered men's and women's brackets in the ESPN competition is an 8th grader from suburban Pittsburgh. His name is Otto Shellhammer. He still has a perfect women's bracket.
Perfect.
48-0 through the first weekend of the women's tournament. And he'll try to push to 56-0 when the Sweet 16 takes place on Friday and Saturday. The record for ESPN's competition is 57-0. The exact odds of a perfect bracket are steep. Most mathematicians put the number around 1 in 28 billion.
Can you imagine an 8th grader? That's so cool.
Now, how many of you are involved in a pool at the office or at the shop or wherever?
Clap.
Yeah.
Can't see your hands.
Yeah. The gym that Christy and I go to has one. You put in how much was it this year?
$5.
$5. Last year, my 10-year-old, then 9-year-old daughter won $1,000 in the NCAA men's tournament last year.
Don't tax her.
And it was strictly cash.
Okay.
This year, she is in the running still. She has Illinois.
That's a good choice.
So we'll see. But if it happens again, there's going to be a lot of angry people at the gym because it seems, I don't know, they don't think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. And she still has the money, by the way. She's
getting her dog soon.
Well, she wants to buy another dog. That's another story. We don't think that's going to happen. Coming up, as I mentioned, we have some great guests. Comedian Rob Haney, who's kind of a veteran of this show. Rob will be joining us, Mark Chalifoux, and Kelly Collette. Now, I thought we'd check in with Christy Lee to see if you've got anything going over there in the world of news. What's happening?
Well, a new poll out there reveals the things passengers do that annoy drivers the most. According to Talker Research, the most frustrating passenger behaviors are, number one, we all have this one, backseat driving. Yes, look at the ladies. Yes.
Yeah, typically in my case from the front seat.
Well, we know what you meant.
Yeah.
Leaving trash behind.
Yeah.
Complaining about your driving. You ever have that problem?
Constantly. Did you?
when I ride with Tom, I have to close my eyes and just look to the ground. He's the most terrifying driver you've ever ridden with.
I agree, Jeff.
Yes,
You're right.
I always leave stuff behind in his car because that's how I got him to smuggle my weed into Ohio. Left it in the car yesterday after lunch.
There's a body in the trunk.
Now he's committing crimes, not me.
Yeah, that does remind me, parents out there, if you're traveling and you don't ever borrow one of your kids' suitcases.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. If you do,
Did the dog stop you at the airport?
if you do, give it a very thorough search, just in case there might be something.
It is unfortunate that suitcases are used for traveling because suitcases are great for hiding drugs. Can anybody relate to that? Anybody? No hand raisers on that one. How odd.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, the dog look at that cute little dog. I wonder why he's coming over this
He's
way.
sitting right next to my suitcase.
I'm trying to remember. And we're in the state of Kentucky right now.
Commonwealth.
But pot is illegal here. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
What is it now?
Medicinal.
Medicinal. That's it.
Are there any doctors in the building with a prescription? Yeah.
Okay, but now what about Ohio? Is it legal now? Okay, Indiana not legal at all. Michigan
Illinois,
legal.
Michigan legal.
So you can see the money traveling across the border from Indiana to Illinois and Michigan, where it's legal. Very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get on an airplane, even if you're flying from one legal state to another, you can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking. By a round of applause, how many people are avid marijuana smokers in the building? Okay, there we go.
You hear that? Dozen honest losers out there. Good to see you guys. I'm a loser too.
I see.
You're not a loser.
Oh no, I'm just saying I smoke a lot of pot. These are my people. These are the guys. These are the fellas.
Once again, we're
real quick. Speaking of smoking a lot of pot, so we all went out to dinner last night.
We're doing this. Are we doing this?
We had to take a ride-sharing service back. I don't want to list any names, but the man who picked us up was high AF, and his entire van reeked of it. And you're like, oh, maybe he's not high. On our 7th trip across the bridge, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this dude's high.
He just wanted to make it all the way through Dark Side of the Moon. I wanted to show you guys.
He earned that $10. Oh man, we half an hour later.
Wow.
To the hotel. Yeah.
Whoa.
But it is. I will give him it is confusing. If you make a wrong turn, you are across the river. And but it's beautiful. Was it dark? So you got to see the lights?
Oh yeah, we got to see the bridge quite a few times.
Okay.
Well, we saw both bridges. That's how high he was. Like we were on one bridge. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be on that bridge. He goes, yeah.
See, you were backseat driving.
Oh yeah.
How was his English?
All right. Well, it's great to be here.
do this in front of people, Dad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Belaboring the obvious. Just asking.
Have you guys ever had your dad say something racist at a family barbecue? There's a reason there's not microphones at those barbecues.
Nothing wrong. The man speaks English.
He was an American.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Very high.
I would imagine that there's less pressure to be sober if you're an American. Don't you think?
What?
This is a weird premise. And I think we should let him go, you guys. He could figure
he's
something
out there
with
by
this.
himself.
Just saying. Okay,
You're on
sorry.
the bridge with the driver.
Oh boy.
What are other things that people hate about being a passenger?
Eating messy or smelly food in the car.
Yes.
Saying "watch out" even when nothing is wrong. Does anybody else grab the side of that little handle thing on the top of the roof?
Oh, I held on to it nonstop last night.
Putting your feet on the dashboard.
No, that's not.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Who would do that?
Oh, people do that.
Oh,
Haven't
man.
you ever been like going to Florida or something? You're driving down the freeway and you see people with their bare
If your feet are on my dashboard, I'm stopping short, and you are ending up on the floor. Put your feet on my dashboard.
Do you ever fart in the car, kick in the child locks, and put the windows up?
No, but I bet you have.
Never. I don't know why I even thought of that.
I hated that game.
But that does lead to. We're going to have a little song coming up about the 999 situation in Major League Baseball. Willie, you want to explain that again?
Yeah, so you have 9 beers and 9 hot dogs in 9 innings, and this was started by people online having fun, and then now all the stadiums, I think 4 of them are actually kind of doing it as a promotion, but they're using like flights of little beers and little hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's not it's not going to make you puke, you know? It's not going to...
Well, good.
It's not American, you guys. Back in my day, you drank 9 full-size beers. Anybody... I thought I was going to start a revolution there. That was a quiet... I appreciate you guys. You didn't come with me on that, but...
Yeah, I can remember one time Bob and one of our buddies decided to try a beer an inning at a Cubs game.
Yeah, it was Chick and Bob.
That's just not possible.
Yeah, I think they got through 5. It wasn't pretty.
And then if you've been to Wrigley, they have the famous troughs for the men's room. I don't know what they have in the ladies' room. Willie, have you ever been in the ladies' room?
They don't have them in the ladies' room. I've been there.
Willie, have you ever been in the ladies' room?
I haven't been in the ladies'
There's a
room.
famous video out there.
What's the implication of that joke, by the way, that I've been in the ladies' room at Wrigley?
I've been in the ladies' room at a concert venue in Chicago.
Yeah, we know.
Cool brag,
I went to see Eric Clapton, and he was playing with Mark Knopfler. I didn't want to miss it, and there was too big of a line in the men's room. So, you know, what you have to do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Peed in the sink. Okay, the point of the... the point of the story is they've got has anybody ever seen the video of the guy in the trough? Yes. There's a big trough, and this guy, he does basically a stage dive and does a slip and slide full of urine, because his buddy's plugged up the drain. So it's got a couple inches of urine, and the guy goes, the physics of it are simple. He goes flying across the urine, but I was thinking, his buddies, is he going to go back to his seat?
Oh.
It's just gross, but it's
well, and all the pee splashes out on everybody else.
It's okay. He can just walk back, get on the train. That thing already smells like pee. He'll be all right.
Good point.
Get on the red line, he'll be fine.
Coming up, we're going to get the 999, and we'll find out if that's a possible thing to do. But right now, Christy Lee came here in her beautiful vehicle. It's a Hyundai. Tell me more.
Yeah, my Tucson Hybrid. If you'd like to get in a Hyundai, they're having their getaway sales event right now. You could get a deal so right, it almost feels wrong. If you would like an SUV a little bigger than the Tucson, check out the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Of course, there is the Tucson Hybrid, my favorite. And if you're into the sedans, and who isn't, there's the beautiful Elantra that's loaded with all the latest gear. And then if you want to go all electric, check out the Ioniq 5 or the bigger one, the Ioniq 9. Get to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love. It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for all the details. That's HyundaiUSA.com.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Coming up, comedian Mark Chalifoux will be joining us. Comedian Rob Haney, comedian Kelly Collette. We are coming to you from the beautiful area of Covington, Kentucky. Just gorgeous here, beautiful old building. We're in Smoke Justice, a terrific restaurant and bar. Thank you so much for joining us. We're calling this the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I'm just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one.
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
1
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7?
7.
Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
Clues Hall. Details on all the shows are available anytime. Check out Q95.com. Right now, it's opening day. Bob and Tom on the road in Cincinnati.
Hey! Hi. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Coming to you from the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. We are at a beautiful spot. It's Smoke Justice. Once again, not the title of a John Wayne Western. Smoke Justice is a beautiful restaurant and bar, Covington, Kentucky, right across the river from Great American Ballpark, across the Ohio River. It's a gorgeous day we have planned, including, of course, the Cincinnati Reds will take on the Boston Red Sox as Major League Baseball gets underway. We are here courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, and we've got a great crowd. Up on the dais, we have comedian Jeff Oskey. Right there, Jeffrey.
Hey, let me feel ya.
We have comedian Willie Griswold, son number 2, right over there.
There we go. Hey, Pop. Hey, guys. We're here. We did it.
Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar, the keyboard. We're going to get a song out of these guys in a second.
Hello, everybody.
Patty G. And the lovely Christy Lee right next to me. This is Tom speaking.
Did you say boo?
I said woo.
Oh, okay.
Special thanks to 92.5 The Fox in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Special thanks to Vinny. He's the handsome one from the staff.
Oh, really?
Well, Trey's pretty good looking too.
What about Chris?
Well, he's okay.
We've been. You were ranking men these days.
No,
I can ask him for his number if you want it.
No, that's okay. Once again, these are the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. It's great to be here at Smoke Justice. And Christy Lee, we have been reading some letters.
Yes.
But it's time to move forward in the world.
Well, before we do that, don't forget, if you're not with us in Cincinnati, I don't know why you're not, but you can check us out on YouTube. Yeah, this is coming to you live on YouTube. So.
Oh, and one more thing, I forgot about this.
Okay, what?
This is the T-shirt that I mentioned a few minutes ago. It's really cool. It says 92.5 The Fox. It says Radio Department from Cincinnati. And then it says Bob and Tom Show, established in Cincinnati in 1996. This is the 30th anniversary of our show here in Cincinnati. So thank you very much. And I believe 30 years in the same radio station is physically impossible. So I want to say so much thank you to everybody who's been supporting us for 30 years on 92.5 The Fox. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then it says elevation 489 feet.
Oh, God, not again.
Now, that technically is the elevation of home plate, according to my research. Then it has the coordinates, which, according to a guy in Lodi, California, will take you to a bar somewhere in downtown Cincinnati. That
well, it better be this one.
Yeah, better be this one.
Unfortunately, it looks like it's on the other side of the river.
Oh.
So sorry. So sorry. Next year, I'll put the coordinates of Smoke Justice. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, if you're trying to go to the game, don't use your navigation based on my T-shirt. But the whole point of the T-shirts is just for fun, and we're giving the money to Brave Gowns, and Brave Gowns is a couple of ladies, and they're sewing little capes and superheroes for kids in the hospital. And it just so happens that Cincinnati has one of the greatest children's hospitals in the world. They indeed saved a friend of mine's daughter's life. So it's a great place. We're happy to give the money to them and to the great Brave Gowns folks. Now, on a much different note, we were talking about numbers, the number 9 innings in a ball game, typically. Mm-hmm. And there's this 999 thing that started on the internet. Willie, you were explaining it again. How was it work?
Yeah, so you have 9 beers, 9 hot dogs in 9 innings. People also do it with Zins. Do you guys know about Zins? The things you put in your mouth, a little like mouth tobacco thing? Does anybody use these? Dude,
okay.
I just got on these, and I was talking to my doctor about it, and he was like, how many of those are you using a week? And I was like, I have no idea, but I do use Zyn rewards points, which are kind of like Camel Cash, if you guys remember that. So you scan a QR code, you get like a windbreaker or whatever. He said, how many are you using a week? And I was like, I don't know, but I use the rewards points, so I do know that I've used enough Zyn in the last 6 months to get a Blackstone camping grill. And he was like, Willie, if you're not careful, you could get gum cancer. And I was like, doctor, you're not listening to me. If I keep going, I'm going to get a Traeger smoker. But yeah, you can do whatever you want for the 999 challenge, but the traditional one is 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and then now 4 different MLB stadiums are offering this in the stadium, but it's kind of the corporate version where there's a flight of smaller beers and smaller hot dogs.
Yeah, but it comes in a cute little thing that looks like the stadium.
Yeah.
Cute.
I mean,
girls, what are we doing? It's a cute thing like the stadium. I want to drink 9 beers. I want to puke at the ballpark.
All right, do it.
But they also, at every like NFL game and everything else now, they've got all these exotic foods. You know, they have sushi and hot dogs are the way to go. They were designed for baseball and for football, whatever, because they're so portable. They're easy to eat. They don't stink. And I'll be at the game, and some guys going by with a huge thing of tacos. I don't want to be eating spaghetti and meatballs out of a baseball helmet.
You were with. We were all with you, and then you said spaghetti and meatballs. That's not real.
Nobody
no one's
does
offering
that.
spaghetti and meatballs.
No, but they've got all kinds of junk like that.
Yeah, we have a story about that actually coming up a little bit later on. I think we have some of the top. I sent that to you earlier.
Cool. I'll check it out.
Now, could you eat 9 hot dogs?
I ate 3 last year at a game, and I also had like 8 drinks. The 3 hot dogs, I was more hungover from that the next day. 3 dogs is a lot.
Apparently, our friend Joey Chestnut, the world champion eater, is part of this whole
Promoting
thing
it,
with the 999.
Well, we can promote it. Pat and I actually wrote a song about the 999 challenge.
great.
Can we do that really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings.
So this is the 7th inning stretch. Here we are. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me 9 hot dogs and 9 Cincy lights. Makes the wrong call. I'm ready to fight, and I puked on my LE jersey. They didn't score any runs. So skip the 9 dogs and 9 beers, and next game we'll smoke 9 big blunts. Thank you.
Now, for the uninitiated and ignorant, that would be me. The distinction, the blunt, I can never remember this. Is the spliff the ones that Bob Marley smoked?
Here we go. We're gonna do this. We ready? So there's a joint. That's just weed.
That's the homemade marijuana cigarette.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Don't say homemade marijuana cigarette. You talk like a cop. That's so crazy. It's like a cop and a principal combined. He has homemade marijuana cigarettes. Run, honey. So a joint is just weed in rolling paper. A blunt is weed that's wrapped in the discarded paper of a cigarello. So like a Black and Mild or something, you split that open and then you put the pot in there.
So that's dangerous because you're getting tobacco in your lungs.
Sure, and then if we're talking about that, a spliff is you take a rolling paper and then you put weed mixed with tobacco, and then that's a spliff. So that's all of it. That's the periodic table of weed.
Okay.
Can we make you a chart so you have it?
Thank you very much. And then a gummy is like
Walk us through a gummy, Tom.
Well, see, to me, that takes all the romance out of smoking, as I was saying. Anybody here remember the movie Easy Rider? Anybody? Peter Fonda, Dennis Hopper. It's a cultural pivoting point. Apparently, no one remembers it. There's a really cool. This is how Jack Nicholson got famous.
People remember it. They're just not going to throw a parade for you for mentioning Easy Rider. It's a good movie.
For the 150,000th time.
But it's a great movie. They really introduced marijuana to contemporary culture. I know I was in high school when I saw it. And what's that? And Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda hand Nicholson a joint, and he goes, "No thanks, I brought my own store-boughts," which I always thought was a great line. But now. Jeffrey, you think it's romantic to? Are you a smoker guy or are you a gummy guy?
I find it works best if you take a gummy and chase it with a joint.
Is there a name for that?
Getting high?
Yeah, good times ahead.
Really? Now, do you find is that helpful in the bedroom?
What? No, I don't know. I don't know, ladies. Do you mind when a guy accidentally ashes on you during lovemaking?
No, I mean before. Does it add?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah, of course. But just so you know, no one in America smokes spliffs. Like, no one. Have you ever smoked a spliff?
Oh, yeah, I used to smoke spliffs before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Because, you want to have a cigarette and a joint. Sorry, you guys. In my heart, I'm a 17-year-old that likes to break the rules a lot. I'm not smoking cigarettes anymore. But yeah, I used to wake up early before school, before you go to work with Dad, actually, before school. And then you'd smoke a joint, and then you'd have a cigarette before you shower so you smell bad. But then that was taking too long. So I thought I invented the spliff. I thought I was like a genius who invented this idea. Okay. Sorry to do this, Dad. That's kind of awkward.
Did you know he was doing that?
Of course not.
I smoked pot for a short period of time, but I quit after 17 years.
Thank you, Pat. When we come back, another song from Mr. Godwin, please. And, well, I think we'll be joined by our first comedian. I'm not sure who's first on the roster, but joining us today, it's going to be Mark Chalifoux, Rob Haney, and Kelly Collette, all natives of this area, talking about what's going on. We'll learn a little bit about northern Kentucky and southern Ohio. We're celebrating opening day in Cincinnati, courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. We're at a beautiful spot. It's called Smoke Justice in Covington, Kentucky. This is, of course, the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studio today, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I'm just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to like this one, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one.
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
one
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press
press
1.
one.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor.
Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7?
7.
Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
We're back.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bob and Tom Show, coming to you from Smoke Justice, a beautiful restaurant and bar in beautiful Covington, Kentucky, right across the Ohio River from Great American Ballpark. That's why we're here celebrating the opening day of Major League Baseball. Sure, there was a game last night. That didn't count. Today is the real day, and thanks so much for joining us, courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. This is Tom speaking. Oh, wait a minute. Let's introduce everybody else. We've got comedian Jeff Oskey right there. Jeffrey.
Yay!
Comedian Willie Griswold right there at the sports desk.
Good to be here, man.
That's the orangeinsoles.com mobile sports desk, ladies and gentlemen. Patty G is right here with the man, the guitar.
Cheers, everybody.
Christy Lee, of course, the lovely Christy Lee right next to me. Now, a couple quick things going on. Obviously, we've got a couple folks sick. Chick McGee's out, and as is Joshy. He's got something very sick, very serious.
Yes.
I almost said sickle cell anemia. Sorry.
No, God. Wrong guy.
Wrong disease.
Diverticulitis.
Wrong race.
Diverticulitis.
Yes.
That's the one, which I think has something to do with pockets in your bowels, right?
Yes.
Oh. That'd be the worst Broadway musical ever. Pockets in my bowels. It's accessed by the prison purse. That's a different story. Now, once again, thanks to 92.5 The Fox in Cincinnati, where we're celebrating 30 years of this show on the air. Yeah. Thank you very much. And a couple quick things. Speaking of substitutes, Patty G is going to sub for Josh at a special benefit performance in Tiffin, Ohio, coming up Saturday night with Jeff Oskey and Kostaki Economopoulos. But Pat, the man, the guitar, that'll be a killer show. Thank you very much for stepping up, Patty G. Willie G, you're on stage coming up this weekend in Illinois. What's the town? Oglesby?
Oglesby. Yeah, the Starved Rock Lodge in Oglesby, Illinois.
And when is that?
That is Friday night.
And then tonight, aren't you on stage in Chicago?
Yeah, tonight I'm in Chicago. But right now, we are in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky.
That's right. That's right. Great to be here. Once again, it's Smoke Justice. And I mentioned this earlier. We are kind of at the end of the bar. There are 7 shelves of booze going all the way up to the ceiling. There have to be several hundred different kinds of alcohol there. But Kentucky, of course, most famous, obviously, for bourbon.
Yes.
Certainly the home of bourbon in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Pat Godwin here with a tribute to bourbon.
Neil Diamond and a little bourbon tribute. Kentucky bourbon with ice makes me feel fine. It'll take a girl who's a 4, make her a 9. I'm starting to ogle in my bourbon goggles. Kentucky bourbon, I'm feeling witty. She's looking pretty. Kentucky bourbon. I meet a girl at the bar who's pounding the stuff. She says when I get cute, then she's had enough. Hey, she tells me I'm hot after about 3 shots. Kentucky bourbon in the back of an Uber. I think that guy was high. I get to Luber. Goes down smooth, and so does the bourbon. Kentucky bourbon, yeah. Woo. Yeah.
I'm not sure about it, but I bet there is a bourbon-flavored lube out there somewhere. Why does that get an You know, it's true. Remember the big bacon craze about 5 years ago? Every fast food place, they had to put bacon on everything. And the bacon's great, but come on. And we actually had a bacon lube that someone sent us. And oddly enough, I'm not joking, it was kosher.
Yeah.
So
How's that work?
I don't know. Maybe they had a drunk rabbi, or perhaps it wasn't real bacon. In any event, coming up, we're going to start bringing some of our comedian guests up here. Once again, we are at Smoke Justice, a beautiful, beautiful spot in a beautiful part of the world, Covington, Kentucky. I parked just down the street after wrestling with the parking meter.
Yeah.
If you want a good laugh, there's one of those what are those codes called with all the
barcodes?
No, the other one, the
QR code.
QR code on the parking meter. And it was kind of dark, and I couldn't figure out where the slot was for the credit card. So I thought, I'll just try the QR code. And I am not exaggerating. If you put the QR code in, there is if it were on 8x10, it would be a 30-page disclaimer. I've never seen any. It's like they must have a legal problem. It is unbelievable. So good luck. And I didn't want to create a new password. And finally, though, after just like Pat Godwin, after 3 bourbons, I was able to find the slot. And 3 credit cards in, I'm actually safe. Who got the ticket last year? Was it you, Pat?
No, it wasn't me.
Hooker.
Hooker? Yeah, I got a ticket last. So if you're joining us here, make sure and feed the meter.
I found a bourbon-flavored lube for you, but I don't think we can talk about it.
Let me see. Oh, that's perfect. You can. I bet people can guess the name.
Yes.
This would be a bourbon flavored lube, and it's named after a
something that happens if you drink a lot of bourbon, guys.
Yes, if you've had too much bourbon and you're in the back of the van with the best-looking woman you've ever seen, you get
whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I thought you were going to say you get yelled at and embarrassed. I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, an Adderall earlier. Jeez.
Yeah. I think he's Tom Whiskey Frontier Doctor's brother, Dick Whiskey. So it's out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you've learned nothing else from our show today,
wow,
you can buy a bourbon-flavored lube. Certainly good to know. Now, now, are we going to do our sports pick, or do you want to wait for a little input from Rob Haney?
Why not?
Okay.
Does Rob Haney know a lot about NCAA basketball?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Dad, Rob had to watch his beloved Dayton Flyers last night in the NIT tournament. They didn't make the NCAA tournament this year. Did you make an NIT bracket this year?
I hate to nitpick, Willie.
There it is.
That joke, by the way, is now celebrating 40 years of not getting much laughter.
We giggle.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But NCAA men's college basketball, are you going to do some sports picks for us?
Yeah, should we do the shoe in here?
Yeah, this is the famous shoe in of the week.
Brought to you by Orange Insoles. Use promo code Bob and Tom at checkout to receive $5 off your total order, plus free shipping in the USA at orangeinsoles.com. I'm going to go with Purdue, -7.5. Yeah. My grandma was a boiler. Christy's kid's a boiler.
Yes.
My daughter's a boiler.
There we go. I didn't even know you had a daughter. That was supposed to be mean and get a laugh. You guys just thought it was genuine. That stunk. Coming up next, I'm picking Illinois plus 2.5. They look great this tournament. I'm taking Iowa plus 1.5. The Big Ten looks great. I think we're going to have a Big Ten champ, and I'm going to pick all of them right here. And then I'm taking Arkansas plus 7.5. I do not think they're going to win. I do think they're going to cover. And then to round out this shoe-in parlay, I'm taking the Cincinnati Reds plus 1.5 today against the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah!
All right. That would do it, folks. All winners there. All winners.
Thank you very much, Orange Insoles. We are big fans. Now, coming up, I believe we're going to get comedian Rob Haney up here. But right now, I want to ask you about getting the mail. I personally, I don't get mail at my house, for example. I just don't like to.
He doesn't show up? What?
No, I have it set elsewhere.
Oh.
Do you have a mailbox?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
if there's mail there, it's not for me. So, why am I saying this? Because you hate opening up all those bills. If you've got a credit card bill and you've got this massive amount of money, you may have noticed if you don't pay it off, you start paying a massive amount of interest, like more than 20%, which for whatever reason is legal in America. So it gets to the point, this happened to a friend of mine, where every month all he was able to do was pay off the interest. So if you own your house, you may have a way out of this situation. This is exactly what my friend did. He borrowed against his house kind of by refinancing. What's that all about? Well, if you own a house, you probably know it's worth a lot more than it was maybe 5 years ago. Significantly more. In many cases, it's worth 50% more. So what's the logic here? Well, you refinance it, you take that money, and you pay off the credit cards, pay off the 20% stuff, and you're in much better shape. I was talking to my friends at American Financing. This is kind of what they specialize in. And they did some just numbers. For the average person, right now, they can switch it around, and an average savings of about $800 a month with a refi, and they can pay off those credit cards. They've also got a thing going on for the next couple of weeks where they can possibly, for you, delay 2 mortgage payments. So this might suit your situation. Take advantage of the fact that the economy, among other things, has really pumped up the value of your home. So if you own a home, you may be able to do a refinance and end up with not paying that 20% interest on those credit cards. Get the details at AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom. That's AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom. Hit it, Ace.
NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. APR for rates in the 5 start at 6.196% for well-qualified borrowers. Call 866-889-2611 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom.
Bring us with you wherever you go.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I'm just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one.
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
1
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's it.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press
press
1.
1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7?
7.
Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are coming to you from Smoke Justice, a beautiful restaurant and bar, Covington, Kentucky, USA, courtesy of Lee's famous recipe chicken. We're calling this the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studio today here at Smoke Justice. And welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great crowd as we celebrate 30 years of being on the air at 92.5 The Fox in Cincinnati. Thank you very much. Now, let me introduce everybody up on the dais. Beginning way down there, it's comedian Jeff Oskey. Ladies.
Hello, everyone.
We'll skip the next guy. Then we have Willie G right there.
Guys, good morning.
Then Patty G right there, Pat Godwin. Christy Lee right over there. So far, so we've got Jeff Oskey. We've
Jeff
got
Oskey.
everything rhymes with an E. Trust me on this. Willie G, Patty G, Christy Lee, Tommy G, and Mark Shalofu.
Okay.
our guest.
Welcome.
I got to get that E in there somewhere.
Yeah, comedian Mark Chalifoux has joined us. Mark.
Shalofu.
It's good to see you, Mark. And it's my understanding that you used to be a sports talk guy?
Yeah, I started my career as a sports talk radio person in Cincinnati, and it's a great place to be because the fans here are really great and loyal. I mean, like, look at today. How many sports cities are going to have a championship parade and party before the season even starts? It's awesome. You can't beat that. Like, most cities have to wait 10 years to get this atmosphere, or 20 years, or never, and these people are ready to go.
Yeah.
I did a little homework, and I've got a list of some unusual names. All the sports, there are always some great names in sports, nicknames, in whatever sport it might be. For example, Mordecai Three Finger Brown.
Was he a red?
No.
Oh.
But he lost several fingers in an accident. Two, I believe.
Maybe.
Ergo, the three finger.
He wasn't a pitcher.
Maybe 7.
Yeah, it could be 7 fingers that he lost. Just 1 finger, 2 fingers playing baseball.
Yeah. Now, the world was not as kind as it is now. William Dummy Hoy. Do you know why they called him that?
Couldn't talk?
Exactly.
What?
Deaf, actually.
Oh.
Back in the day, no longer is that done. If someone was a dummy, that means that they couldn't hear. So I'm not concerned about that joke offending anyone because the deaf don't enjoy our program.
I learned about this Deaf, Dumb, and Blind in that Who song, Tommy the Pinball Wizard.
Yes.
Deaf, Dumb, and Blind kid. I was like, man, this kid, I didn't know that dumb meant you couldn't talk. And I was like, the kid's already deaf and blind. Don't call him dumb, too. Jeez.
How about this
He's
one?
got it hard enough.
This one is really interesting. Johnny Ugly Dick Shot. Now,
Is that last one a family name?
you think
That's his given name.
his
Dick
last
Shot?
name is Dick Shot.
Boy.
But
Always getting kicked in the groin.
Yeah.
But his nickname quite literally was Ugly.
Oh, what does he look like?
And the footnote is because he was proclaimed to be the ugliest man in baseball.
There you go.
So he's ugly and his name is Dick Shot? That had to be, that had to be rough. Here's a more common one. Boog Powell, of course. Boog was a nickname from his childhood. Charlie Piano Legs Hickman. Now, do you remember as a Reds fan any of the classic Reds with nicknames?
Not that I don't remember any 3 Finger Browns. Anyone that's that great.
How about this one? Dimitri Demeat Hook Young?
Demeat Hook Young?
Yeah.
That was.
This one I don't understand. Bronson Saturn Nuts Arroyo. I mean,
I could see it.
That's not a name.
Right there. Saturn Nuts. What the hell?
That sounds like a nickname Bronson would give himself.
Yeah.
He is that kind of guy.
Were there rings around his balls?
I hope not.
There's probably a lot of rumors about his balls in this town.
Now, this guy, I can figure out where this guy got his nickname. Adam Big Donkey Dunn.
All right, that makes sense.
It's a group shower thing, I'm assuming. But how about this is a little more contemporary. Johnny the Little General Bench. Did you ever hear him called that?
I did hear him called that. I don't know if he likes that one as much.
Okay. Well, the general in basketball, of course, would be
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight.
Yeah.
Walter the Quiet Man Alston. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Are there any cool nicknames of the contemporary team?
I mean, not really, right? Like, what's the best one that's out there right now for the Reds? I mean, Ellie De La Cruz doesn't have like a cool nickname, but he's a great player.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ellie's a nickname. It's actually short for Eleanor. People don't know that.
Eleanor De La Cruz.
After Miss Roosevelt. People don't know that.
I see. Well, now, your career as a talk show host is over?
It is. Well, I do a football podcast still, but every comedian has to do a podcast. So, but outside of daily sports talk radio, yes.
Okay, what else is happening in your life? Kids?
Yeah, I do have kids. My kids are young. We got 13, 10, and 6. And I will say that, so we have all girls, right? Our first daughter, she was born in New York City at a hospital on Madison Avenue. We named her Madison. Very cute name for your daughter.
Yeah.
Second daughter was born here in Cincinnati at a hospital on Dick Smith Avenue.
Uh-oh.
That's a much rougher name for your daughter.
Yeah.
That's a rough first day of school for little Dick Smith over at Good Sam Hospital. It is here's my biggest struggle that I have right now, though, especially with the 13-year-old, is that she is at the age where she borrows my iPad to watch YouTube videos, right? And I learned that she's leaving comments on these videos like, "Hi, I like your video, winky face." That's fine. She's 13. But then I remembered she doesn't have a YouTube account. That's my iPad.
Yeah.
That's just Mark Chalifoux comedy leaving comments on these teenagers' makeup tutorials.
Oh, yeah.
I like your video, winky face. It is, and listen, I wrote down the first 4 comments that I saw them leave, and these are gonna sound way different. Like, they're innocent comments coming from a 13-year-old girl. They sound way different coming from a 40-year-old man, right? The first one I saw, I wish I had your hair. I'm gonna try this dance in the middle school cafeteria. Not a great look for me. This one is even worse. My friends are obsessed with you. And maybe the worst one was, we should be friends in real life.
Knock on the door.
iPad time is over for that kid.
Wow, that's so real. Last night I was working. I don't use an iPad, but I have one. I thought I would try it out today, and I had to have my 13-year-old daughter come over and teach me how to get the thing to grab my email. That's just the nature of contemporary the world. They know a lot more than we do.
Wait, they're using your iPad?
Yeah.
On vacation, I use that. Oh, man, I'm logged into Pornhub.
Boy.
You got to log out of Pornhub on that thing. Sorry about that.
I have no idea what's on this thing. But we're talking with comedian Mark Chalifoux, former sports talk show host, now stand-up comedian. Obviously, you know a lot about the Reds and about the Bengals. Because you were doing sports talk. Do you still keep up with all that stuff?
I do. Well, I still have a Bengals podcast because it's a great time to be a Bengals fan. It is a much better time to be a Reds fan than it was when I was on radio here in Cincinnati. Like the sports talk hosts here, they would just always say, like, we just need the Reds to stay interesting enough to get to training camp. And it never happened. Like, they would make it till about like June, and then people would give up on the team. And now they're actually competitive, and they're good, and they've got a good young core, and some pitchers that are really good if they can stay healthy. And it's a lot more exciting time for them than it was for me.
Yeah, and I got to point out, Mark Shalofu, you're going to be at the Liberty Funny Bone coming up next week. Am I getting that right?
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Oh, that's this soon.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, good to know. While I'm at it, I can give you a couple more plugs for some other guys. We've got down the road in Lexington at Comedy Off Broadway tonight, and through Saturday night, the great Nick Griffin. I'm a huge fan of Nick.
Nick's awesome.
Tim Cavanaugh, Friday and Saturday, he's going to be at Mason City Limits in Mason City, Illinois. Haywood Banks continues the Ohio run. He'll be in Columbus at the Funny Bone tonight. And then a big show with Jeff Oskey, Kostaki Economopoulos, and Pat Godwin. Saturday night, also in Ohio, in Tiffin, Ohio, at the Ritz Theater. Willie's got a bunch of dates coming up in April with Frank Caliendo. Hey. But also, you've got one in Oglesby, Illinois. Now, when is that?
It's tomorrow night. You can go to my Instagram, at Willie.Griswold, to find tickets.
What's the name of the venue?
The name of the venue is the Starved Rock Lodge.
Okay, and then once again, Patty G is sitting in for Josh, and Josh could not be here or there because Josh is dealing with a pretty serious case of diverticulitis. Hope you start feeling better, Josh. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. Once again, we are in Covington, Kentucky, courtesy of 92.5 The Fox, and we're at a place called Smoke Justice. We've got a beautiful poster from the great artist Rob Day in honor of the event that we'll be signing. We've got a picture of that, I believe, on our website. Also, we're selling these T-shirts and giving the money to a great charity. Tell me more about the charity, Christy Lee.
Yes, it's called Brave Gowns, and they are going over to the Children's Hospital here in Cincinnati and making cute little superhero capes for all of the young men and women who are
little boys and
girls.
girls.
Yeah, of course. And it really does brighten their day to have something special like that to look forward to, and it does give a little cheer to kids that need a lot of love right now. Sure. And we can help them out by getting a beautiful T-shirt. Or, of course, if you can't do that, make a donation, and you can go to bobandtom.com and do that online.
Sure, thank you very much.
If you're not here.
We got a little link there on the Bob and Tom website. You can even buy the shirt there if you want.
Yes, you can.
We have the so-called pop-up store.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get back to Mark Chalifoux. When you go on stage, how often do they mispronounce your name?
Probably 80% of the time, and that's after me telling them how to pronounce my name literally 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
I personally have mispronounced his name introducing him to the stage before.
What did you go with?
Shalofu.
Shalofu?
All right, well, that's pretty close. I would take that. I would take that.
Because it's spelled AUX, right?
OUX.
Oh, OUX.
Yeah, so that trips people up. I get a lot of Califax. I got a Shalofu. I'm like, you're not even trying.
Shalofu sounds like you're doing a concert.
Yeah.
You could that'd be like 8 comedians.
3-day passes to the Shalofu.
I'm getting nervous because I almost said it almost rhyme. You could rhyme it with ducks, and it would be shallow.
No.
Hey, that's true. I got 3 daughters.
You have 3 daughters?
I do. We've got 3.
I didn't know they were all girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of girls in the house.
Yeah. I've gone through 4.
Gone through?
That's not a way to put that.
Weird way to say that.
Well, my youngest keeps asking me about the will.
So you've got one smart one.
Yeah.
Well, I had jokingly sort of said, if you get let me preface this by saying the oldest 4 at one point or another had tattoos. Will, you have some tattoos?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Is that a set list?
Yeah, it is. No, it's a...
That's my favorite joke of the week right there. A little inside, but...
That's so funny.
That is
Never
great.
changes.
But they all have tattoos. Even my, what is Sally, almost 19 now, she snuck one by.
Yeah.
But
to be fair, though, it's very easy to sneak things by you.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
So let's see. I've got a 13-year-old and now a 10-year-old. But I had said, look, you can't get a tattoo. If you do, I'll keep you out of the will. And they took this somewhat seriously. The other night at dinner, Hart goes, so, does that mean that I get all the money to split with Finn?
It's all about love, man. It's all about love, right?
This your last birthday, Hart said, "Happy birthday, Daddy. Only 2 more."
Yeah, I'm hoping to get to the high school graduation.
Is that why she texted me looking for an estate attorney? So weird.
Yeah. No. So, anyways, I know what it's like with girls, and you've got a 13-year-old, so you're learning that girls are just as bad as boys when it comes to the social world that they live in.
They are. I will say that like having all girls has made me a feminist now. Wife, 3 young daughters. Of course, I'm going to support women's rights when I own 4 of them. Right? But yeah, it can be tough. The 13-year-old girls, like, they're vicious, man. They are rough. That part is a little bit tougher, I think. When I was a 13-year-old kid, we were just like fighting each other. Sure, like boys are more physical, but the mental games that girls will play are just vicious.
Yeah. Now, are you finding? I mentioned this a couple days ago. I was walking by Hart, and she is a big fan of what's the
Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. I'm sorry. And she was singing, "Should I stay or should I go?" No, where did you hear that? It's great because all this classic rock is re-emerging, and they're hearing all these great songs like we've never heard them.
Yeah, that part's cool. I would much rather hear like, the classics again rather than like songs about pancakes and other crap that like a 6-year-old listens to. I'd much rather hear the cool stuff coming back. And I do like that aspect of it where it starts to sneak into popular culture. Sometimes it's not in a great way where they're just mocking it on a TikTok or something. It's always tough when you hit that milestone too, when you learn that your music that you grew up listening to is now the oldies. That's always a tough one to take.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you can relate, right?
Yeah. But I mentioned this other day that if you watch the Super Bowl, half the commercials, the music underneath them is old classic rock. So, but it's obviously classic rock because it's so good and people still like it. And now there's this, all these kids are watching these shows and hey, what's this Bob Seger guy? What's going on here? All this great stuff that's coming back. Speaking of music, we've got to get another song out of Pat Godwin coming up in just a few minutes. What do you have in mind, Pat?
Well, they are taking a lot of classic rock songs and turning them into commercials. For example, Billy Joel for Jenny Craig. Billy Joel for Jenny Craig. She's got a way 250. Taking a lot of
that is a really nice song. Thank you very much. Also, when we come back, we're going to try to do something that has been a semi-disaster on a couple of occasions, so you may want to stick around. We're going to bring somebody up here from the audience to help us with a classic skit about baseball. We're going to bring Mark Chalifoux back again. Also coming up, comedian Rob Haney. and comedian Kelly Collette will be joining us. And we appreciate you being here. Once again, here is a great spot in Covington, Kentucky. It's Smoke Justice, a beautiful restaurant and bar. And we are in the, we'll call it the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just call, text, or email. Get all the contact information you need.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one, huh?
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
one
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's elevator
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7?
7.
Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
There we go. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you very much. We are live from a place called Smoke Justice. It's a beautiful restaurant bar in Covington, Kentucky. And we're here courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. And we're celebrating the opening day of Major League Baseball in Cincinnati. Happy to be here. Got a great crowd. Thank you so much for getting up early and hanging out with us. Let me introduce everybody. Starting down there, that is comedian Jeff Oskey.
That's right.
Yeah, it is.
Hello.
A comedian Willie Griswold right there.
Hey, Pop. Hey, gang. Good to
Comedian Pat Godwin
Hello,
right
Tom.
there.
Hello, Tom.
Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
This is Tom speaking. Comedian Mark Chalifoux
Hey.
is here with us. And Mark is, by the way, he's going to be at the Liberty Funny Bone coming up Friday and Saturday evening. And then you're also going to be in Charleston, South Carolina, coming up in mid-April.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good time to be in Charleston. You know, nice weather down there, and much better than like being in Des Moines, Iowa in January when it was -2 degrees. So.
Yeah.
Well, that'll happen. Now, we've been learning about Mark's personal life. Three girls in your household. 4 if you count your wife.
Yep.
Once again, their age ranges, what is it, 6 to 13?
6 to 13. Good recall. 13, 10, 6.
Very good, very good. And let's see now. We haven't really heard much about your wife. How's that going?
Hey, listen, it's going. That's what's important. After, we were high school sweethearts. I will say, because I grew up in Cincinnati, we went to different high schools. That bothers people sometimes. It confuses my daughters, because one of them was like, why didn't you date somebody that went to your high school? And I told her, I had to be very honest with her. I was like, if I did, you wouldn't be here, because I went to an all-boys Catholic high school. For
a number of reasons.
It's a much different equation at that point.
Yeah, you could adopt.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going well. I don't understand. I don't understand these couples that tell each other everything, right? Like my wife and I, we've had different bank accounts now for years. And I still have not told her that. That's crazy, right? Like, you got to keep something to yourself in a marriage, right? And here's the thing, like I'm a little bit better at money than she is, but I've learned that there's just 2 people in every relationship, right? There's one person who's keeping somewhat of an eye on the finances, and then there's another person who's just having a great time. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's my wife. She'll just say stuff like, hey, who wants to go to Disney World in October? And I have to like tamp down the kids' excitement about that. And the thing is, I'm not even much better with money. Like, I'm just a little bit better. So I'll tell the kids, I'll just say stuff like, yeah, Disney would be great in October. But we can't afford that. We could afford that if your sister didn't need Invisalign, so just throw it out. I'm like, I know you want to have Mickey ears, but I'm already paying for your sister's goofy teeth. That's kind of where we are.
Yeah, I just had the Invisalign experience this week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, not as for
Your
one.
teeth look great.
Yeah, they do look great.
Yeah, that
works fast.
Yeah, and this is because I never had to have braces. And they're gonna, but
we all know you're naturally perfect.
Yeah, we know.
But everybody else did, and those Invisaligns are steep.
They are.
Yeah,
it's not cheap.
Yeah, I had no idea. I should have looked at the books a little bit, but yeah,
It does take a Disney trip or two out of your life.
This is Tahiti and back for the whole family. These things are expensive.
I have 3 kids as well, Mark, and mine are totally unaware of just like last week. My son came up, he goes, hey, I think we should all take a Disney cruise. And I was like, dude, have you not noticed? We can't even afford the Disney Channel. Like, let's tamp down the...
Let's start with Disney Plus.
Yeah, and then maybe the Disney Store, then we'll work up to the cruise.
Now, coming up, we have a little stunt we're going to try to do involving someone here live in the audience. We're going to do a little bit of it's a classic baseball piece from comedian Dan St. Paul, and we're going to try to recreate it live on stage.
Nice.
And this could go one way or the other. It's kind of an experiment. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I want to do a couple quick announcements here with respect to Jeff Oskey and Pat Godwin are going to be doing a special show at the Ritz Theater. That's in Tiffin, Ohio, coming up Saturday night. Patty G sitting in for Josh Arnold, who is dealing with a pretty serious case of diverticulitis. So thank you, Pat, for stepping in, because this is a special The Laughter Lives Tour project, and it's kind of a benefit for the Ron Sexton Fund. Ron was, of course, known as Donnie Baker, a terrific comedian, and he's no longer with us, so this is a little event in his honor. And Pat, thanks for stepping in on Saturday night with Kostaki and Mr. Oskey. That'll be a really cool show. And once again, I should say, Mark Chalifoux, right around the corner, Liberty Funny Bone, coming up this weekend for some great live stand-up comedy. Now, Christy Lee, what have you got coming up at the news desk?
Coming up, or do you want to do a story? We have plenty of time.
You got one?
A university in China is telling its students to take time over spring break, not to take a Disney cruise, but to stop and smell the flowers and maybe fall in love. Yeah, isn't that sweet? Sichuan Southwest Vocational College of Aviation, boy, that's something, says the theme of its spring break is, quote, see the flowers and enjoy romance. The unusual message comes in a country known for intense academic pressure as Chinese officials look for new ways to encourage marriage and boost consumer spending. After all those years, they're having problems with reproduction.
They're trying to encourage
babies.
Yeah, they have like instructional videos on what goes where and how to. They want them to have babies. The difference between a university in China this spring break, beer pong is a guy's name.
That's. Don't make me laugh at that in public. Come on, man.
But no, if you read about it, they really have like these how to have sex.
Yep.
Because there was a time when it was going the other way, and if you do the math on this problem, it can be they have too many boys, and I don't know. It's kind of what happens when you try to socially engineer a society, so it's actually kind of serious. But
Mark, maybe the government of China would pay for your 3 daughters to spring break in China.
Yeah.
Go over there and help out the old CCCP.
Thanks for cutting costs for us. I like this.
Yeah.
They might be child brides, though. Be careful.
If we're lucky.
Coming up, I think we're going to bring up one of our other guest comedians here in a couple of minutes. But I should let's just check in once again with Mark. What did you do? You said now prior to becoming a comedian, you did a talk show. Did you ever have like a normal job?
No, I guess sports talk radio producer was how I started. With Mo Egger here in Cincinnati, I launched his show. He's still doing it, so I created all of his success. That was the most normal job that I've had. And then it just got weirder from that. Well, stand-up comedy, I think, is a little bit weirder than just normal showing up for the sports talk radio show. But yeah, nothing straightforward.
What did you study in college?
Journalism. I was a journalism kid at Ohio University in Athens. Did freelanced for ESPN while I was in school and did a lot of radio stuff there. They've got a great program for that. And then I got out of school and I realized that, you don't need to go to college for radio and spend all that money. Like it kind of, you don't make a lot of money as a sports talk radio producer is what I learned. So kind of wish I had gotten a real degree.
Now let me ask you this. Are you a gambler?
I am. I mean, everybody's a gambler these days. And I do think that's made sports a little bit trickier to be a fan of. Like, 10 years ago, your biggest expense on a day like today, it's a $9 beer at the stadium. Now you can also lose $500 if Ellie De La Cruz doesn't steal a base. That's a much stiffer hit to your pocketbook.
I just heard that estimated 50% of men have a app for one of the gambling.
50%?
50.
I think it might be higher.
Yeah, I would say higher.
In other words, right now, there's on all of them, I have one myself, there's a casino on your phone for half the people out there.
Pat, do you have a gambling app on your phone?
No. I do not.
Jeff, do you?
I don't, but my son does.
How many men out there, women out there have a gambling app on their phone? Clap, clap.
Yeah, okay, we got it.
Wow.
Got a few.
Gosh.
It's interesting. It does make it a lot more exciting, but you say you're good at it?
No, not at all. If I was good at it, I would do less tour dates. I would just keep betting on, different hit parlays and college basketball games, but I still do it.
Now, this is a little bit inside, but we hang out with a lot of comedians. Over the years, we've had several hundred on this show, and there are a number of them that are absolutely degenerate gamblers.
I'm right here. You don't have to talk around me.
And I think that comedians rarely lead the way in much of anything in culture, but they led the way in gambling. Am I right about this?
You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because back in the newspaper days, these guys would arrive, and not the ladies, it would tend to be the guys. They would arrive, they'd grab USA Today, or they'd go over to the Associated Press Wire and start looking at the scores all the time. Because these guys tended to have a lot of free time, and so they would, and this was in the days of bookies. It was before it was even legal, and they were all really heavily into gambling. Have you know a lot of comedians? Are you finding that to be the case?
Yeah, I know some that are doing a lot more cruises now than they wanted to because they got too into the gambling.
Yeah.
That's the life. You got to work those.
Because usually the topics among comedians is what a dickhead the owner of one club is or another. That's kind of the main boring topic.
Yeah, talking about other comics. Sure.
Yeah.
How somebody stole all their jokes, that sort of thing.
Right. And then, now they've got gambling losses on top of that. But, I mean, that makes working in Vegas a lot harder, too, because you just can't escape it at that point. It's just everywhere on top of you.
Yeah, but there's a mini Vegas on your phone, which is one of the reasons Vegas is down 10% this year overall.
Now, Willie, what's the weirdest thing you have gambled on? What's the weirdest sport that you have gambled on your phone?
It's nothing crazy, but it's Chinese women's basketball.
Are you kidding me?
I was betting on two teams, and both teams were named the Tigers. And then I watched the game, and I thought that I won this parlay. I was rooting for the wrong Tigers the whole time.
Yeah, my biggest gamble was a condom.
Oh.
But
again, I'm right here.
Okay, sorry.
I mean that
hit hard. Sorry.
Mark Chalifoux's appearance on the Bob and Tom Show today is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, famous for a reason. Thank you, Mark.
Now, can you give us an actual tip on today's game with respect to making a wager?
I mean, I think one of the safest bets is Ellie De La Cruz stealing a base.
Really?
You get good odds on that. He's great at it. So that's usually when I'm betting on Reds games, that's the play right there.
Okay. Who's your favorite player on the team with respect to his personality?
Oh, it's got to be Gino Suarez at this point, coming back to Cincinnati. Yeah, he's great. He lights up the clubhouse. And you need a guy like that, especially a guy that can hit. That's what this team's needed. Yeah. And they have a guy that can hit home runs again.
In all your years of sports talk, who is the nicest athlete you ever interviewed?
Joey Votto, bar none. Like,
All
that
right.
guy is the most thoughtful and
That's great.
candid guy. He also came to the comedy club here in Cincinnati. I met him there too. So, like, I think the power went out in his apartment. So he's like, I don't know, what should I do? I'll just drive to the local comedy club and watch a show. But he's that kind of guy.
Yeah. You guys just got Joe Flacco back.
Yeah, we did. And that's because here's what I like about Cincinnati is that we are an old-fashioned town, but we're not afraid to admit that. You know, we will sign a 41-year-old backup quarterback.
But
we will have a riverboat festival in the middle of the summer. You know, who else is doing that?
But I always say this. I think we were interviewing John Feinstein when he wrote the book Quarterback, and I asked him who the nicest player he'd ever met in the NFL was, and he said it was Joe Flacco. So it's just always nice to find out that some of these guys are really cool people besides being great athletes, because sometimes I think being famous like that can be real tough, and it's hard to not become an a-hole. So,
and if there are any
cool.
locals under 45, Mr. Flacco did call us. He's looking for a men's basketball league at a Y. So if anybody, he's got a knee brace, but he plays great in the post.
Thank you very much, Willie. We're coming right back. We are in the mobile. I like to call it the mobile O'Reilly's Auto Parts Studios. Thanks for being here in Smoke Justice, courtesy of 92.5 The Fox. Thanks to the Orange Insole Sports Desk for helping us out today as well. And this whole show is courtesy of Lee's famous recipe chicken. Thank you so much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can...
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the
one,
other
Tom.
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
one
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Wow. Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7?
7.
Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
Hey, hi, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. Thanks very much for joining us. We're in the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. We happen to be in a beautiful spot, Covington, Kentucky, USA, at a beautiful, funky, just great bar and restaurant called Smoke Justice. I was just down in the bowels of this old building.
Yeah, kind of creepy. I bet it's haunted.
This would be a great place to film a mass murder horror movie.
Yes.
There are little brick rooms with all kinds of scary-looking machines in them. It is really cool. This is part of just gorgeous old-time cities, just like you see in a Western. And once again, the name Smoke Justice, it's not like a John Wayne Western. It's the name of this beautiful bar. And we got a great crowd here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, this is the Bob and Tom Show. Let me introduce everybody up here on the dais. We've got comedian Jeff Oskey.
Yeah.
Comedian Willie Griswold is right there.
Pop, hey gang, good to see you guys.
Comedian Pat Godwin.
Hello.
The best newswoman in the country, Christy Lee.
Thank you.
Number one.
Nice.
Working with the biggest set of
Wonderful human being.
Thank you very much. That's Latin for a-holes. This is Tom speaking. Now, we have another guest comedian joining us, a veteran stand-up comedian. He is Rob Haney. Rob, it's always good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Now, Rob, you are a sports fan going way back, and you've always been a Bengals fan and a Reds fan. You're loyal to your Cincinnati people, but you actually live in Dayton, Ohio. Is that correct?
Correct, yes.
Yeah. Any affiliations? Do you have anything to support in Dayton in the world of sports?
Well, yeah, UD, but more importantly, the school I went to, Wright State, did themselves proud in the NCAA. They lost Virginia, but being a very small school, they were leading in halftime, and I'm a very loyal, dedicated fan. I even stormed the court after losses.
I see. Now, are you a gambler?
I used to a long time ago. Before all this electronic stuff, I worked at a bar, and there was a bookie, and I made a few mistakes.
I see. I see. If
I think owning the bar was the biggest one.
That was the biggest one.
Just kidding.
You have no idea how funny that was. Ladies and gentlemen, we could fill you in on the background of
I know
that.
one thing I wanted to mention. You were talking earlier about naming your manhood, and I have.
You've named your own male member?
Yes, I call it the Mona Lisa, because when people see it, they go, "Huh, I thought it'd be bigger." But when all is said and done, the lady has a smile on her face.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a little self-serving, wasn't it?
No. I think that is so nice. I was feeling sorry for you for a while. But apparently you've got other things going on. Your thoughts on contemporary sports? Willie mentioned it earlier, the electronics now entering the realm of refereeing and umpiring, et cetera, et cetera.
Again, I'm old school. I don't like any kind of high technology. I'm trying hard to embrace things. This I mean high technology when I think about it, but I finally got on Facebook, and I got to admit it's a really good way to keep in touch with your friends and your family and tell them how much you hate their political views.
I see.
But yeah, I've avoided doing any of this, like FanDuel and all the things, because I'll make it up on the Monday night game. That kind of thing. That strategy's cost me serious money a few times earlier in my life.
I see. Well, now, what else is going on in your life? Everybody happy and healthy? You're a father. You've got a family, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, it's going okay. I say my wife and I, we'll probably go to the Reds game for sure. In this sense, we always go around the time of our anniversary, because when we got married, we went to a doubleheader the day after. Now, we took a honeymoon beyond that. People said, "Really? That's what you did after you got married?" Well, we were living together in sin, as they say back then, and I already had the tickets for the game way longer than I had my marriage plans. So we always do that, and we'll be celebrating our 49-year anniversary. No, that's okay. Thank you. But people sometimes will say, how do you if you're married that long, what's the secret? And I think you have to remember to keep the romance and the intimacy in it. For instance, the other night, we filled our pill caddies together.
Oh, man.
I see. Well, thank you very much, Rob. Let's check in with Christy Lee, because we've got a song, I think, coming from Mr. Godwin. What's happening?
Well, earlier in the show, a few weeks ago, we talked about a prop that was going up for auction from the Ace Ventura When Nature Calls movies. We all remember the scene, right? Where he comes out of the rhino's bottom.
Does anybody remember that scene?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right?
The gigantic
oversized
rhino.
mechanical rhino butt that was used in the film. Yeah. Well, it sold at auction for nearly $60,000. Yes.
And
it has become a fan favorite for many folks.
I had the original article about that. The last line was, "It's estimated to sell for no more than $8,000.
And what did you say at the time? You said
it's going to go for at least 50.
And 60 grand.
Because some rich Hollywood guy's going to get that thing, and it'll be the only way to get to his bedroom is to crawl through this thing and come out its ass. And what was the final number?
60,000.
Wow, and it's huge.
Yeah.
Where would you put that in your house?
I have no idea.
If you're not familiar with it, it's a gigantic
It's not going in mine.
Plastic rhino that you.
You crawl out the back.
Yeah. Jim Carrey comes flying out the back. It's quite funny. This auction, they had a whole bunch of. We have to look at.
A lot of props were sold at from a lot of different movies. Yeah, I don't have the complete list, but it was pretty interesting.
But it reminded me. Speaking of butts, Pat.
Fat butts, you mean?
Well, yeah, you were telling me about
my fat butt. I gained a bunch of weight for a movie I wanted to watch.
You did.
Now, but you've lost a bunch of weight.
I tried everything.
Everybody on our staff has been getting thinner. But this is a song about losing weight.
I went to Nutrisystems. I was thinking about losing weight. Stepped on a scale, and they got a measuring tape. They said, wait a minute, mister, there's only so much we can do. I think a liposuction may be the only thing for you. Suck the fat off my fanny. Suck the cellulite. Suck the fat off my fanny. Help me out, Willie. Hey, suck the weight right off me, yeah. I tried Ozempic, but I don't like getting shots. Friends said eat raw food, but I like my barbecue hot. Wait a minute, no Chesters? I like my chicken fried. Doctor said while he shook his head, let's give a lipo one more try. And I sucked the fat off my fanny, suck it out of my cheeks, suck the fat off my fanny, everybody. Hey, hey, you sucked the weight right off me. You guys sound fantastic. Give yourself a nice round of applause.
Thank you very much, Patty G. Now, coming up in a few minutes, we're going to once again experiment by grabbing someone and doing some live radio theater, the old-fashioned radio theater. We've done this several times before. It's occasionally been a disaster. We'll see how it goes this time.
Just don't hit on the lady you bring up this time.
Okay.
Don't talk about anyone's body this time. We'll be okay.
Okay, right now I want to say hello to our friends at Orange Insoles. They, of course, sponsor the Orange Insoles mobile sports desk today. Christy, tell me a little bit about Orange Insoles.
Well, you like your feet, right? And you get tired standing on them all day. Arches collapse, your heels ache, your knees even complain. And what about your lower back? Wow. You know, a lot of people look at that and say, oh, it's my age. Nope, it's usually your feet. Orange Insoles can deliver rigid arch support that does not collapse by lunchtime. With that deep heel cup, it cradles your heel and absorbs shock naturally. That means that it maintains your alignment so your feet, legs, fatigue, reducing stress on knees, hips, and lower back. You won't have that anymore. That's right, there's less oof. At the end of the day, we've all said that, haven't we? And it's durable enough for your work boots and comfortable enough for your everyday wear like your sneakers. So for you real people on concrete, job sites, in hospital, classrooms, warehouses, all of you people who have real jobs, not like us up here, if you're saying my feet are killing me, this is for you. Visit orangeinsoles.com. Order more and save with Orange Insoles bundle packs. And be sure to use promo code Bob and Tom at checkout to receive $5 off your total order. Plus, you get free shipping in the USA. orangeinsoles.com. Promo code, once again, don't forget, it's Bob and Tom. Tom, you have them in your shoes right now, don't you?
I do.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. A couple of quick things. I want to say once again thanks to Mark Chalifoux. He's going to be at the Liberty Funny Bone coming up Friday and Saturday. While I'm at it, Haywood Banks is also in the Buckeye State at the Columbus Funny Bone tonight only. Just got a really nice letter. Someone saw Haywood last weekend in Kentucky, and they said it was one of the best shows they'd ever seen. Haywood's just killing it out there. Tim Cavanaugh, Friday and Saturday at Mason City Limits in Mason City, Illinois, with Johnny Cavanaugh, no relation, but apparently a great comedian, a good friend of Josh's. Nick Griffin is in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Beginning this evening, he'll be at Comedy Off-Broadway. Nick, I think he did the Letterman show like 11 times, a great stand-up comedian. We're huge fans. Get a chance, go see Nick. And then finally, we've got Jeff Oskey and Pat Godwin in Kostaki Economopolis, a special event at the Ritz Theater in Tiffin, Ohio, coming up this Saturday night. So a bunch of our friends are out there in the world. Willie G is in Illinois.
Yeah.
You're there, what is it, tonight in Chicago, but is it Friday you're at Oglesby?
At the Starved Rock Lodge. Go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio for tickets. Thanks.
All right. And then he's got a bunch of dates with Frank Caliendo coming up in late April. So check that out and check out Willie's website. Coming up, I think we're going to get to our interesting experiment in radio theater.
Yeah.
I hope so. Thanks again to 92.5 The Fox, where we are celebrating 30 years on the air here.
Yay.
I'm so happy to be doing so. Thanks to 92.5 The Fox. Special thanks to Chris, Trey, and Vinny. We are here courtesy of Lee's famous recipe chicken. And where is here? Here is Covington, Kentucky, in the beautiful Commonwealth of Kentucky. This is such a beautiful spot. A funky old building with great food. And we're happy to be here. We're going to be coming right back. We'll see you when we return to the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, Jim, Eddie.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I'm just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one, Tom.
options? Wait a minute. Other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
1
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7?
7.
Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
It is the Bob and Tom Show coming to you from Covington, Kentucky this morning at Smoke Justice, a beautiful, beautiful restaurant and bar in downtown Covington, Kentucky, just across the river from the home of the Cincinnati Reds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great crowd. Thank you so much for being here. And we're here courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And we have the sports desk, brought to you by Orange Insoles, and we have, I guess, a little special treat coming up in a matter of a few minutes here. Joining us on the dais, we have comedian Jeff Oskey. We have comedian Rob Haney is right there. We have comedian Willie Griswold at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
Party time.
And we have, there's Pat Godwin right here.
Hello.
Patty G. And Christy Lee is right here next to me. This is Tom speaking.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, we were talking a little bit with Rob about technology in sports. We've got, this is the first year they've implemented some of that technology. Of course, you've got the pitch clock, which a lot of folks were...
That I did like. That one's one thing I do like.
That apparently is helping the general appeal of the ball game by speeding it up a little bit.
It does move so much faster.
But there's a lot of objections to that back in the day.
Well, I thought one of the ways you could speed things up, just outlaw batting gloves, because everybody had to step out and reattach them every time. And, you go, come on. Joe DiMaggio didn't wear batting gloves, I don't think.
Back then, they just had their balls to play with and adjust them.
I don't know. I know
They still have them.
Okay.
I know I complain about high technology and all the way things have changed, but I'm glad I grew up in the era that I did. I'm glad I was bullied the old-fashioned way. I'd hate to be cyber-bullied. I wouldn't want to turn my lunch money over to PayPal. But I think I may have launched my career as an influencer. I ran out of crackers the other night, and I put Cheez-Its in my chili. So I think I might be an influencer.
Really? That's very bold.
Actually, to be honest with you, my dad was an influencer before there was an internet.
Really?
I remember one time I told him I'll do that when I'm good and ready, and he influenced me to never say that again.
Been there.
Now, what is your feeling about chili in Greater Cincinnati? There's a famous form of it. Do you want to explain that?
Absolutely. I love that chili dogs from Skyline. I also like the five-way and all that kind of stuff.
Explain the five-way.
It's spaghetti. Help me out. I got five.
Spaghetti.
Here. Spaghetti, the cheese, the crackers, onions.
Beans.
Beans.
Yep.
Now, I've never had just a bowl of chili from there. It's always been some kind of on a dog or whatever like that way. But yeah,
I'm a big fan. Now, are you?
I love it. I love it.
Are you aware of the 999? We were talking about this earlier. Have you heard of this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I couldn't afford to buy 9 beers at a ballpark anymore.
It's 9 beers, 9 hot dogs over 9 innings.
I miss vendors. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I used to love vendors when I was a kid growing up. I've been going since Crosley Field. And this makes no sense, and I don't know why I might even bring it up. There was a guy that sold Hudipole, and his little chant, he'd say, "Hudipole beer, get it right here, the beer that made Daniel Boone famous." What?
Yeah, that's great. But that's
it
great,
just made no sense. But, And even though it's crazy to miss it, I liked when you had to hand the hot dogs all the way down.
Of
You'd pay,
course.
then you'd
Yeah.
hand the money back and down. And
Put change in a cut-up tennis ball and pass it to the guy. I love it.
again, when we'd go younger, at the vendor right away, we just tip the bejesus out of them the very first time. Say, don't forget we're here. And they'd take good care of you. You never, unless you had to pee, you never had to get up. And I usually wait for the seventh inning. I couldn't do that now at my age. I got to pee right now as we speak.
I see. Well, we have a special treat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not exactly sure what's happening.
Okay.
That's true all the time. But it's my understanding that our own Jeff Oskey has a special stand-up performance for us. Jeffrey, what is this all about?
Is it failed to mention news with Jeff Oskey?
I'm not sure what it is. Is this failed to mention news?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we're going to let him do 30 minutes.
It's Jeff Oskey with failed to mention
Give me the
news.
light, Jeff. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to tip your wait staff. You're doing a great job.
They are.
Keep it going for your bartenders. Oh, man, they're both cute. I don't know what his name is, but we're going to talk after the show. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the opening day news that we failed to mention. Princeton Charles O'Reilly is often cited as the first successful pinch hitter back on April 28th, 1891. What you failed to mention, Princeton Charles was sent into bat for pitcher Wilfred Kid Carson, who apparently didn't make it back from pinching one off in the outhouse in time. Thus the name pinch hitter. Nolan Ryan holds the baseball record for the most career strikeouts with 5,714. What you failed to mention, I personally hold the strikeout record with the ladies at 5,715.
Good numbers.
The record for the most consecutive victories on opening day is held by the Boston Bean Eaters back in 1887. Here's another fact. The Boston Bean Eaters until 1896, then the team rebranded to the Boston Fart Knockers and eventually became the Boston Dookie Dandies. Unknown fact. There are 108 stitches on a baseball. What you failed to mention, somebody be snitching. Snitches get stitches, baby. No, that was horrible.
I love
You explained it.
Before 1859, umpires used to sit in a padded chair behind home plate.
Sounds nice.
What you failed to mention, with the introduction of the ABS, umpires will now be sitting at home collecting unemployment. And finally, Barry Bonds walked a record 2,558 times in his career he was walked. That equates to 230,000 feet down the first baseline, which in turn amounts to 43.6 miles, roughly the distance between San Francisco and San Jose. Well, you failed to mention, if you cut all of that, if you cut into one continuous line, 43 points.
You're so close.
Come on.
Back it up and start
Come
again.
on, you got this.
Go.
Stretch a little. Stretch a little.
He's stretching, ladies. Okay, we got the numbers.
1896.
What you failed to mention, coincidentally, if you cut into one continuous 43.6 mile line, is the amount of cocaine Darryl Strawberry did during his career.
There it is.
I'm Jeff Oskey. This is the news.
Well worth it. Very good. Jeff Oskey. Thank you very much, Jeffrey.
That's great.
Jeff Oskey, along with Kostaki Economopoulos and Pat Godwin, doing a special event at the Ritz Theater in Tiffin, Ohio, coming up this Saturday night. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. We have comedian Rob Haney hanging out with us. We're going to bring back Mark Chalifoux at some point very soon. Also, I believe Kelly Collette is on her way. She is going to be doing some sit-down comedy up here for us. She's
That sounds bad.
Well, I just don't know where she is, but she's very lovely, and she'll be here eventually.
Didn't she work for the Reds at one point? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Wasn't she their mascot?
Yes, I believe so.
Really?
Something.
Yeah, so we'll find out about that. Also, I wanted to do a couple news stories. Pat, this may remind you of one of your songs.
All right, I'm ready to go.
A couple in Malaysia was arrested after they were caught naked in a cemetery. A viral clip shows the man standing naked with his back to the camera while a partially undressed woman sits on a tombstone. In the video, a woman confronts the couple and says, "You two again? They've been caught naked here several times already. I'm going to call the police." The police chief commissioner said the man and woman were detained and are under investigation for public nuisance and indecency as well as insulting modesty.
Now, obviously, they're doing something in the graveyard.
Obviously. They're making videos probably, right?
Well, if they're naked, they're probably making something else. I'm thinking
Whoopee?
maybe more than one stiff is getting buried there, but thank you. Doesn't Naked in the Graveyard, doesn't that sound like a reality show on the Sci-Fi Network?
Yeah.
And it's kind of a horror movie where people are doing it. But speaking of being naked, that reminds me of one of your songs, Pat.
Have you heard about the new trend in pickleball? Naked pickleball. Sweaty in the summer, nippy in the fall, playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Except for shoes, they're wearing nothing at all. Flapping parts in private places, mimas, hoo-has in their faces, incontinence and eventuality at the seniors' nudist colony playing pickleball, naked pickleball, Gramps micro-dickle mighty small playing pickleball, naked pickleball, try not to fall on your pickling balls. Boobs are flopping, knees are bruised, hips replaced and backs are fused. Sagging sacks are waving in the breeze. Take one to the nuts and you're down on your knees playing with pickleball. Naked pickleball. Trip and fall and an ambulance is called playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Past their prime in the au natural. Pickleball's all the rage, folks of a certain age. But nudity is best left to the young. Look at them having fun, wrinkling in the sun, and I had no idea Saul was so well hung, playing pickleball, naked pickleball, better than a swimmer walking the mall, playing pickleball, naked pickleball, with Esther, Clem, Thelma, and Big D Saul.
Yeah! Patty G. You're the only one of us that's an avid pickleball player.
I love it, yeah.
Do you play naked?
No, that would not be a good look for me.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't know that.
No, I really enjoy it, though. Yeah, I've never won a game. It's been like 6 months.
But if you did it naked, would that allow your girlfriend to be
out
naked?
of the racket club.
Oh, you'd get kicked out?
Yeah, they don't do the naked pickleball there.
Okay, good to know. Thank you very much. Once again, this is a special show. If we sound a little bit different, a little bit of echo there, that's because we're in a great spot. We're at a place called Smoke Justice in Covington, Kentucky, thanks to 92.5 The Fox.
I was thinking about it. Doesn't Smoke Justice sounds like if they gave Snoop Dogg a judge show? Like it's like Judge Judy. It's like,
yeah.
Welcome to Smoke Justice. It's like small claims court because your buddy stole your eighth. You got to go talk to Snoop Dogg and he figures it out for you.
Smoke Justice.
That would be a great show. I think I'd watch that. Would he be stoned the whole time?
I mean, it's Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Of course he would.
He was great in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Can he get high over in Italy?
Well, you can get high anywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, legally, is that?
I'm pretty
Well,
sure that he's so cool, he goes to Italy, Italian cops just give him weed. Yeah. I think he's fine.
Yeah, there are certain people, for example, I don't know if you saw this, but John Mellencamp, he actually has a place at the stadium at Indiana University. They built like what would you describe?
It's kind of like a hut on the very top of the stadium.
Yeah, it's like a special press box just for John so he can smoke.
Yeah, he and one other guy are in there.
And John is a good friend of the show, and he's going out on a tour this summer. And what's interesting about it is it is the greatest hits tour. He's going to be playing all those great songs over the years. I mean, he's got a lot of great songs that weren't hits. I'm a big fan of a lot of those too, but he is going to be playing all those great ones. but he's been putting out some pretty funny videos.
Yes, he is.
There's a really good one with
Penn.
Sean Penn. But a couple days ago, he put one out there, and I forget the name of the machine. It's one of these, you push it.
Oh, yeah, you push with the weights on it.
Yeah, it's like they
Like
do
a
in
football
football.
sled.
Yes.
Football sled?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like a football sled, but it works with like magnets,
Yeah.
so the trainer can make it harder to push. So you see him from a distance, and as he gets closer, you realize he's shirtless. Then he gets even closer, you realize he's smoking a cigarette.
Of course he is. He's John Mellencamp.
Yeah, but not all that. Very few trainers go, okay, I want you to give me 20 and puff on the smoke while you're doing it, please. He is an avid smoker. But look forward to that tour.
Yeah. Speaking of avid smokers, did you see the story this morning about this guy? He's been arrested multiple times in Washington State. But after they picked him up, deputies found he had a custom bong device built into the dash of his truck so he could smoke while driving.
James Bond.
James Bond.
What, guys can't be intuitive anymore? We can't be fun anymore?
Man, you gotta want it.
You don't do it while you're driving, but you get to your destination, you light up, and you go to the movie theater, and you go, oh, who gets to watch Shrek 2 for the 20th time? It's fun.
Has anybody ever made a list of the best movies to watch while stoned?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't start with Schindler's List, I'll tell you that.
Yeah?
Maybe Dazed and Confused, super bad.
Yeah.
Not The Pianist.
Yeah, we were talking about what are the best marijuana songs, and we're going to pick up on that in the next few days. I've received a lot of email. There certainly are a lot of classics. Does anybody remember? I already mentioned the movie Easy Rider, but the Roll Another One, just like the other. No one remembers that.
You guys, if you don't say anything, he might stop.
Maybe.
So what do you think what is the best more contemporary pot song out there?
I don't know, man. I'd have to do some research, but yeah, there's a bunch of great
Every
hip-hop.
hip-hop song.
Start off with Puff the Magic Dragon. Was
Yeah,
that considered?
classic rock and folk music. It does go across genres, because we know musicians, even if they don't play the same kind of music, they're still drug-addicted losers. We can all learn. We can all learn.
We'll have to make a list. You know the song that Sitting by My Shanty, Putting a Good Buzz On?
Of course, I don't know the Sitting by My Shanty, Putting a Good Buzz song on.
Anybody know that one? That's a good. How does that go? Pat, you might know that goes, don't you?
Goes something.
It's Jonathan Edwards is the guy. That's
Gonna sit around the shanty mama and put a good buzz on. Sitting at Smoke Justice, gonna get me some brisket beef. Oh, but man, first I'm gonna want a little relief. I'm gonna sit around the bar all day, put a good buzz on, and have some beer. That's Smoke Justice. That's why we're here.
now, Rob Haney. It is now legal in the Buckeye State to indulge in marijuana. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, although you were a man of a certain age, I understand you're a fan.
Well, we're growing it now. Let's just say there'll be a lot less tomatoes this summer. I don't know if this song would qualify or if that's what Sly and the Family Stone had in mind, but I want to take you higher. Well, I don't know if that's what they had in mind. It's just a...
Yeah, but there are some that are very specific marijuana.
Bob Dylan, Everybody Must Get Stoned, Rainy Day Women.
There you
right?
go.
Yeah, but well, then when Billy Joel in The Piano Man, he goes watching the businessmen get stoned. But I think stoned meant booze
Drinking back then, yeah.
back then. But we'll come up with our list. If you have any suggestions, feel free to email them.
Well, here's some. I don't know if this occurred to anybody else, but I'm kind of looking forward to Easter. And will you help me out, Christy? I'm not real knowledgeable.
Yes.
But Jesus was Jewish, right?
Yes.
And we celebrate by eating ham. Doesn't that seem a little offensive? I mean, to a certain extent. Well, again, I'll admit, though, my Bible knowledge is very, very sketchy. This part I think I got right. Jesus was crucified.
Yep.
And he's coming back, right?
Correct.
And my other, I think, Jesus was a carpenter, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Which is basically a contractor. I don't know if you ever dealt with a contractor before, but he ain't coming back.
Thank you, Rob Haney.
Rob Haney.
I want to say thanks to everybody for coming. We're going to stick around for a while. One thing I did want to mention once again, if you go to the Bob and Tom website, we have a photograph of this great poster made by my buddy PJ and the great artist Rob Day, our second Rob. It's a really cool poster, and we're going to be signing him here a little bit later on. But also we have a T-shirt that we put together, and we're giving the money to a place called Brave Gowns. When I say it's a place, it's a handful of folks that do some sewing, and they make little superhero uniforms for kids in the hospital. It's a fun little thing. You can make a donation. If you go to our website, we've got a link to their website, or you can grab one of these shirts. You can even buy them online at bobandtom.com. Now, we are here, and we got here, well, Christy, you got here in a beautiful Hyundai.
Not only that, but I just ran into Dee Dee over here, and Dee Dee just bought herself a Hyundai Santa Fe, a red one. Go Reds.
Oh!
She listens to the Bob and Tom Show, and she wanted to get a getaway sales event deal. She went to her local Hyundai dealer. You could do that as well, because not only are the Hyundai Santa Fe's and Santa Fe hybrids on sale, but so are my favorites, the Tucson hybrid in Tucson and the Elantra sedan. Or if you want to go all electric, don't forget that Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 9. That's right. Stop by your local Hyundai dealer and get a deal you'll love. It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, HyundaiUSA.com. Check it out for all the details. HyundaiUSA.com.
Let's see if anybody gets this one. They also, if you're a poet, they have the Ionic pentameter. Anybody? Wow. It's hard being an Ivy League graduate English major in this world.
Or just a
loser. Thanks again to 92.5 The Fox. Vinny, Chris, Trey, thank you very much. And this great staff, by the way, here at Smoke Justice. They're going to have a big day here. We are in the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studios here at Smoke Justice. And I want to say also thanks to our friends at Lee's famous recipe chicken. It's great stuff, and we're having a wonderful time here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Thanks for joining us. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Want to share a letter or comment?
calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one, huh?
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
one
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Show. We are live in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, Covington, Kentucky to be more precise, right across the river from where the Reds will be opening up their season in Major League Baseball against the Boston Red Sox today. We're here courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, and once again here is a beautiful, beautiful, funky old restaurant and bar, famous for their great drinks and their great food. It's Smoke Justice. Glad to be here. We got a great crowd. Thank you so much for joining us. We're in the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studio today here at Smoke Justice. We got Willie G at the Orange Insole Sports Desk.
Hey, gang, good to see y'all.
We got Jeffrey Oskey.
That's
Down
right.
there at the end. Jeffrey, good to see you, sir. Pat Godwin is right over there. Comedian
Hello.
Pat Godwin. Good to see you, Pat. And Christy Lee with the beautiful phone case.
Oh, don't you
right
love
there.
this? Don't you have sparkles on your phone?
I don't have sparkles on my phone. And I bring it up because our other guest, she's just joined us. It's comedian Kelly Collette with a beautiful phone case.
Hi, look at this one. Yeah, a lot of
is,
colors.
Yeah, look at that. Look at us.
He is coming.
Is that primarily a thing, a girl thing, having the wacky phone cases? Or?
I think so.
You got to show your personality somehow.
So my phone is black. Much
Yep.
like-
Dark and moody. Look at me. That's
There
us,
we
Tom.
go. Willie, what do you get?
Yeah, I got a black phone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jeffrey, yeah.
Oh, you guys are bored.
4 for 4.
Yeah, okay. What other options do you have for the phone case?
Oh, there's millions.
Now, do they make an official Cincinnati Reds phone case?
They have
yes.
pop sockets. They got little purses now. You can put your phone on a chain.
Yeah,
Girls
those are
rocking
nice.
that over here.
Wow. Now you are a lifelong Cincinnati Reds fan, is that correct?
Absolutely. I got the Johnny Bench scholarship when I was in high school, and that prompted it all. And then I worked for the Reds for 4 years on the Cincinnati Reds Rally Pack. Do you guys remember them? They shoot the T-shirts off the dugout. And
You got to shoot the T-shirt cannon?
I was one of the best T-shirt cannon shooters this town has ever seen.
Now, did you have the single shot, or did you have the Gatling gun version of it?
We had a single shot. It was you had to use the air tank, and all of us would try to get it over the stadium into the street, so people walking by could.
Did you ever do it?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, but people.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
You're walking down the alley all of a sudden.
Do you have access to those still? Like, could you email somebody? And could I put a hot dog in there and then shoot it, and then someone gets a hot dog out of that T-shirt cannon?
That was the number one question. People were like, "Put hot dogs in there. Can you shoot one in my mouth?" People were like, "Shoot me in the face." It was very interesting.
Wow. No, I thought that.
I don't think that's what they were talking about.
Maybe that's probably.
Yeah, you don't want to. You got to be careful when you say
Yeah, exactly.
shoot me in the face.
Yeah.
Right.
We also had a slingshot too, so we could work that. Or if you didn't get any of those, you just got to tie a T-shirt up and fling it into the audience.
You have to wonder if the T-shirt cannon was invented by some guy that just didn't really cut it at the Defense Department. He's working on something. Look, Lloyd, this defense isn't for you, but I've got an idea. We could shoot Reds uniforms at the enemy.
He's like, let me tell you about my confetti tank next. That'll be the next.
But have you seen, because the new ones? I was just at an NBA game and they have this thing. It fires. It is like the Gatling gun. It just fires like
they have rounds in there and stuff. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't know who needs that, but it's probably great for the fans. Yeah.
It's so cool. But do they ever shoot hot dogs anywhere? Is that legal?
I think they did at one point.
I remember that.
Yeah,
If they were shooting hot dogs, I feel like as a fat man, I would have heard about that.
No, I'm serious. For some reason, I really think I saw that.
Would you put a parachute on it? Or?
I don't.
Great idea.
Yeah, I thought potato would be interesting, but that could be very painful. You
Deadly.
take a potato in the face. I did hit a guy one time. I saw him walking through the stands, and he wasn't paying attention, and he was carrying 2 nachos, and then the T-shirt was. He had to choose between T-shirt or nachos. And by the time he made the decision, the T-shirt chose for him and just knocked the nachos out of his hand. Yeah. So if you're that guy, sorry. Also, you're welcome.
It seems like every year there'll be that guy in the stands, and the ball is coming at him, and he either catches it with the beer.
I love that.
Yeah. Wasn't there some guy
saves a baby from
Wasn't
it,
there
right?
some guy that dropped his kid to get the ball?
Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds like something a guy would
He
do.
dropped the kid briefly. He got him back.
Okay. All right. Our guest is Kelly Collette. So you really did get the scholarship. What was it called?
Johnny Bench Scholarship.
That's cool.
And he was the opening day commissioner.
Marshall?
Marshall. Yeah, a couple years ago. And I met him and I was like, thank you for the money. And he was like, what? Like, you have one thing to say to a celebrity. And I was like, thanks for the cash. He had no idea what I was talking about. People were probably like, what'd you do?
He's probably thinking, oh, where did I see her?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe were you
Wait a minute.
yeah. Now,
Love you, John.
Did you have to do something to get the scholarship?
I had to be a good student. I played 4 sports, so they had to give it to somebody who played a lot of sports. It was the recreation. Yeah.
What was your best sport?
Soccer was my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah,
I played
sorry.
football. I didn't get any scholarships, though. I got the ride the bench scholarship, which is great. You don't play a lot. You're a big morale guy.
At least it had the word bench in it, at least.
There is a hot dog cannon.
There is.
Yes. San Francisco Giants apparently have a hot dog cannon. Look at that. It's shaped like a hot dog, even.
Even better.
Yeah. And it comes out on a big, 4-wheel drive deal, like a little.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Speaking of hot dogs, we have some stories here. This is new foods in MLB ballparks. At Coors Field for the Rockies, you can get the Glizzilla.
Ooh.
It is a 2-foot-long, 1-pound hot dog meant for sharing, and it'll appear alongside offerings like boozy ice cream and pizza donuts.
That sounds like Glizzilla sounds like a sex move.
Yeah.
To
right in the
steal your
face.
thunder.
Hit me in the face with a Glizzilla.
Yeah.
We're going to come back with some of that food and more. We're hanging out with, what was your title? Were you like a Reds girl?
Reds Rally Pack.
The Reds Rally Pack. It's Kelly Collette. We'll be right back. And we certainly appreciate your listening and being here with us at Smoke Justice in Covington, Kentucky, courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the
one
other
now.
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
one
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah. Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7? 7. Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, coming to you from Smoke Justice in Covington, Kentucky. Thanks to 92.5 The Fox. Great to be here. It is opening day in Cincinnati. Major League Baseball got underway with a Yankees big win last evening, but things start happening today officially all over the place. And we are here just to celebrate, have some fun, courtesy of Lee's famous recipe chicken. We're in Covington, Kentucky, once again in the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And we're at the place called Smoke Justice. If you're ever around here, this is a really cool place, just a beautiful area of town. We got a bunch of folks here. Let's introduce them. We start with comedian Jeff Oskey.
Good guy.
Be sure to listen tomorrow. We'll have news we failed to mention, which is usually almost everything. We have Willie G here. Willie is in Chicago tonight on stage, and then am I getting this right? Is it tomorrow? You're in Oglesby, Illinois.
Yes, sir. Go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio.
And then Mr. Oskey and Mr. Pat Godwin, who's right here. These guys are going to be in Tiffin, Ohio, at the Ritz Theater Saturday night, along with our buddy Kostaki Economopoulos. And then Christy Lee is going to be on
I will
on
be
her
at
couch.
home.
She'll be on her couch.
You guys are all welcome to join me. We'll watch a little basketball. It'll be great.
For a special Saturday evening. Let's see now. And this is Tom speaking. Thank you. We have the lovely Kelly Collette is right down there.
Hi.
And we found out that Kelly is a former Redzette, what was it called?
Reds Rally Pack.
Reds Rally Pack girl, and you used to shoot the T-shirt cannon.
Nailed it.
We've got to get one.
You're so jealous, aren't you?
I would love to have a T-shirt. I mean, if we had one right now.
We could shoot them all the way to the back.
We'd probably kill someone because it
Just
would
a
be
T-shirt.
It would be short range, but it would be fun. And we do have some T-shirts here. And I'll give a quick plug for them. We're giving the money away.
Yes.
I'm buying them, you buy them, and then we give them the cash. The cash is going to a great little charity called Brave Gowns. You can actually get these on our website, too. We got our little pop-up store popped up just for a few more days. And Brave Gowns makes little superhero uniforms for kids in the hospital. Aww. If you've ever had a kid in the hospital, anything to cheer them up is helpful.
Yeah.
So this is just one little kind of drop in the bucket thing, but these people do great work, and we're trying to help them out. So if you can, please do. My friend PJ the cop came by my house the other day, and I thought I was being arrested. And he handed me $100. He goes, "Give this to the kids." So
that's so nice.
So I'm going to get him a shirt too. So please, if you can do that, be part of it. You can check it out at bobandtom.com. Let's get back to Kelly. Now, you are, as I recall, am I getting this right? You are a formerly married woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to check.
Cops come up and give me hundreds of dollars too, just out of nowhere. Yeah, that was such a flex that you put that. Yes. Hi, everybody. I am divorced. Hi. Yes.
But don't worry, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this table.
Everybody but Willie.
Yeah.
I really bring down the average.
We'll get there, buddy.
Yeah, well, if Chick were here, that would bring the numbers way up. But we're doing pretty well up here, actually. Congratulations.
Well, and Dad, remember, you only got married the one time. You just chose to have a series of bastard children after.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Hey, Mom, Tom.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
You're going to hear about that.
Boy.
It is
No more.
9:06 a.m.
That's going to be a phone call.
Yeah, no more dinner invites for Wilbur.
What? I love my bastard sisters. They're great. Come over here, you little bastard. That's what I say to
Our
them.
family.
Let's see. So, Kelly, I'm trying to remember. Were you? You mentioned this once before, but I don't think I'm going to get this right. Were you actually involved, or were you the mascot?
I was Rosie Red twice. When she first came out, they needed a backup, so I was Rosie Red, and it stopped when I went. I went to those private diamond suites. Mm-hmm. Somebody drunk kept talking into my mouth oxygen hole and was like, "Are you a girl in there or a boy? What are you in there?" And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Because I just kept going, I don't know. What am I in there? And they're like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a very specific perversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave on the suit. Are there rules? Are you
Yes.
allowed to talk? I assume you're not.
I don't talk. No, Rosie is very particular. She stands a certain way. She poses a certain way for photos. She has a walk of her own.
Nice.
The person who is her choreographed everything to the T. So you should not know if it's not her or not, but it's usually
Well,
her.
if Josh were here, Josh famously
Yes, he was Foghorn.
at Six Flags, he was Foghorn Leghorn.
Because he's so tall?
Well, he fit the suit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not going to insult
Hey,
him
would
since
be
he's not
Tweety
here.
Bird.
Was he allowed to talk?
No.
No.
Okay, yeah.
And he was in a dance review.
Yeah.
And he would often say that it was outdoors at Six Flags,
Hot.
and so it was really hot. So
Yeah.
this thing would just stink.
Yeah, they're really hot. We would wear bandanas to keep it from like sweating, and one time the bandana, I only did it twice, so 2 terrible stories, but the bandana like fell slowly over my eyes, so I was slowly blindfolding myself in the costume, and I couldn't reach the giant mitten hands up into the head to shove it up. So I was trying to tell the handler I was blind. I just kept doing this, which just meant watch out probably. And yeah, I had to walk up the stairs. Kids were running at me. I was knocking them over.
Now,
Couldn't see
Did you
them.
get to meet any of the players?
Oh, I've met some of the players. Yeah, they're all really nice. I had never met a mean one. Yeah.
Now, were you ever on the field as Rosie?
I think I got to run out one time.
Nice.
And I was on the rally pack that time when the mascot was on the four-wheeler and his head fell off. That was fun.
Oh, well, tell me the story. I don't know the story.
Oh yeah, he just took off because it had like a four-wheeler little gator thing, and I think Mr. Redlegs was on the front and Mr. Red was on the back, and he just tumbled off and his head came off, and all the kids were probably like, "What? I thought he was a."
Did Dr. Redlegs take good care of him?
I
or-
wish Dr. Redlegs was a thing. That sounds like a delicious beverage only served at Great American Ballpark. Get yourself a nice cold Dr. Redlegs.
Do they have any specific weird foods? Do they have any unusual? And a Willie, what was you had a list of a couple of them?
Yeah, I got a few. There was the Glizzilla. That's out in Denver. In Philly, they have the Schwarbomb Sundae for Kyle Schwarber. This one sounds pretty good. They have brisket donuts.
Oh,
and it's like,
what?
remember that donut burger we got?
Yeah.
Imagine that with like brisket or pulled pork in the middle of it.
Yeah. You know, and I have to confess, I was really wrong about most things, but when we heard that, what was it, Krispy Kreme
Oh yeah, the
did
donut?
a thing where they they took a Krispy Kreme donut and put a burger in it, and we thought, oh, that's going to be terrible.
It was awesome.
It's great. And then you realize that's because ketchup is nothing but sugar, so it's kind of the same thing.
In Miami, they have a massive taco called the machete, and this thing is pretty cool. I wish I could show you guys this, but it's about a 2-foot-long taco sword of sorts.
That'd be hard to carry around, wouldn't it?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's what?
A 2-foot long. Imagine a big taco, like
Oh,
48 inches
It's like
long.
a taco that's as big as an Italian sub,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
But you have to carry it to your seat?
Yeah, you got a long tortilla. They give you a little
Well,
box.
Okay.
I'm not going to stand at the concession stand and eat it.
Oh, it just
silly.
seems a little awkward again. This is why I like the traditional hot dog, as they say.
Whenever you eat like a taco, I don't know if anybody else stabs the roof of their mouth, but imagine that with a 2-foot taco.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the machete. Not survive that.
Our guest is Kelly Collette, and she is, among other things, she'll be at the famous Helium Club in Indy coming up on June 18th.
Buy tickets.
Now, are you you said you were a great athlete in high school.
I was pretty good.
Do you continue to do athletics? Are you like a pickleball player? Do you,
Oh, my gosh.
Do you do yoga? Do you do?
I do yoga. Oh, I did a goat yoga the other day. Have you guys done
I've
goat
always
yoga?
wanted to do that.
It's great. It's just like regular yoga, but for $30 more, you can pay to have a goat kick you in the back while you stretch. It's great.
Is there an odor?
They pee. They look you in the eye with their weird eyes. But I think we should start doing more $30 goat add-ons to more activities, honestly. Like, for $30 more, let's throw a goat in this sensory deprivation tank with you. How about that? Nice, relaxing goat float, Goat escape room? That would be even better.
I'm in.
Yeah, is the goat a clue? No, the goat eats the clues. Hurry up. It's 10 more minutes. Yeah.
There was one of those yoga things, I'm not kidding. There is one, of course it's in California, with snakes.
Snake yoga? No,
Yes.
don't sign me up for that.
Absolutely. Because I think the big one was the pig yoga, with the miniature pigs.
The pot-bellied
teacup.
pigs?
The teacup
teacups.
pigs, yeah. But I just heard about the one with snakes.
They have them with puppies. Have you seen that? That's really
Yeah,
cute.
and as someone who's had many a puppy and has a little girl who wants another one, a lot of pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. I thought yoga was supposed to be relaxing.
I think that the relaxing part is when a dog falls asleep on you, and then you don't have to do yoga anymore because you're just in bed at that point. Yeah.
Now, so are you currently a single gal, or is there a man hovering around your?
I got some hoverers. I got one.
More than one.
No,
You have
just
one.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Just
But it
ask-
sounds funnier when you say more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hoverboard.
okay. And let's see now. We've established the fact that you are divorced. Now you have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Hi.
Is he here?
No. I don't think. There's many men here. I can't point him. I hope it's the guy with the cowboy hat in the leather, the Indiana Jones guy staring at me. He looks pretty fun.
Now, do you live in separate quarters?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want a man in my house.
Do you have a dog or a cat?
I do. Yeah.
Which?
I have a dog. I adopt senior dogs. Yeah. I don't, why'd you laugh at that? No, I'll go ahead and put him down. It's fine. You don't think
just get a dog to watch it die?
Exactly. That's.
I was going to say that.
I'm like a
instead. No.
hospice. I'm like a weird Nurse Ratchet. I'm like,
Kelly, that's wonderful. That's what
Thank
I want to
you.
do at some point. Yes.
They're the best. They eat on the same schedule as me. They like to sleep the same time as me. You both need to I can't go to the bathroom if it's raining. We're both the same.
Kelly Collette is our guest. Coming up, we have a special treat. You want to call it that, Christy?
A special treat?
Do you
Do
know
we
what
have a
we're-
special treat?
do you know what we're gonna do?
I think we're going to bring some people from the audience up here, and we're going to do a little radio, as you call it, skit.
Yeah, this is a famous piece from our show by a great comedian out of San Francisco named Dan St. Paul. Dan, kind enough to allow us to try to recreate this. I will urge you to listen to the original because Dan does a tremendous job writing and delivering.
Yes.
This will be vastly different. I can assure you. Right now, I want to say hi to our friends at Simply Safe. Hey. Chick brought this to my attention about more than a dozen years ago. He said, over the weekend I installed my own security system. Took me about half an hour. Simply Safe, you can install it yourself or you can have them help you out. They have really gotten advanced. In fact, they've just been awarded once again the #1 customer service award for home security providers by Newsweek and USA Today. Simply Safe also named Best Home Security for 2026 by U.S. News and World Report. Now, it's got something they're really kind of keeping up with what's going on in the world of security. They've got something called Active Guard Outdoor Protection, which is a fancy way of saying they've got AI-powered cameras that can sense when someone is lurking around. They've got professional monitoring agents that can actually alert the police or just talk to that person and go, get out of here. The cops are coming. They can pop the lights on, activate spotlights, et cetera, et cetera. Find out what's going on with Simply Safe, and I can tell you something really cool going on right now. 50% off for Bob and Tom Show fans. 50% off if you get the Simply Safe system with professional monitoring. Get the details at simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. They say there's no safe like Simply Safe. Be sure to get the smoke detectors, fire detectors, carbon monoxide detectors when you get that system to keep everybody in your family safe. Once again, simplysafetom.com. Coming up, the first baseball game in history. It's very exciting. It's going to happen right here from our mobile studios. We like to call them the O'Reilly Auto Parts mobile studios here in Covington, Kentucky. It's Smoke Justice, courtesy of 92.5 The Fox. And thanks again to Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. We are in Lexington. Nope, we're in Covington, Kentucky. I lost my place because I really have to pee. I should make this a shorter cutoff break here. We're in Covington, Kentucky. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Aerosmith, Queen.
calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure. Okay.
Hello, and thanks for calling the Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one.
This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one, huh?
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
1
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7? 7. Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
All right. There you go. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. special edition of the Bob and Tom Show, coming to you courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. We have found ourselves in a beautiful spot in North America, Covington, Kentucky, USA.
Yep.
And
Gotta rate it.
we're up on a dais at a beautiful spot. It's a restaurant called Smoke Justice. We got a great crowd here. Look at this. Handsome, lovely people. We're calling this the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios today here at Smoke Justice. And we're celebrating opening day in Cincinnati with the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Boston Red Sox later today. Now, a couple quick things. We have a bunch of guests. This is a little bit confusing. We've opened up some extra microphones. Thank you, Eddie, our engineer. Let's see. I'll just start all the way down there. Comedian Mark Chalifoux. Right there.
Hell yeah.
And Mark, you're in Liberty at the Funny Bone, is it tonight?
Yes, Friday and Saturday.
Oh, Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Kelly Collette, comedian, is right there. Kelly, good to see you. Willie G, comedian, is right there.
Hey, we made it.
Willie's going to be in Oglesby, Illinois
Tomorrow night,
Friday night, yeah. Pat Godwin is there. He's going to be in the Buckeye State in Tiffin, Ohio, Saturday night for a special event. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. There's Jeff Oskey. He's in the back there with a... Hey, everybody! Jeffrey is still there. This is Christy Lee right next to me. This is Tom speaking. Thank you very much. And we have a guest we met last year. He is Pastor Mike.
Hi, Pastor Mike.
We're doing that again. Great. Okay.
Now, is that indeed your title? Is that, are you...
That is indeed my title. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But your actual name is Mike.
It is, yeah.
And you are a pastor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't born Pastor Mike, but yes.
I see.
100%.
Okay. It'd be awkward if you had the same name as one of our former presidents, Pastor Bush. It would be kind of unfortunate.
He's a man of the cloth.
What are you doing?
He volunteered for this.
I'm used to these attacks. It's fine.
Now, the way this works is we have this script. This is from a great comedian from San Francisco, Dan St. Paul, and he does a terrific piece called The First Baseball Game.
Yes.
And it has a biblical theme to it. So you being a pastor, this is right up your alley. So we're going to have various people doing the voices of Harry Carey, but mostly you. So good luck with it, and good luck to all of us.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I have to start. So
Here we go.
Hello, fans. This is Harry Carey. Welcome to today's game between the Bethlehem Braves and the Jerusalem Giants. Kind of a sparse crowd here today, as a plague of locusts has made it tough to get out to the ballpark. You can hear the vendors, though.
Hey, manna, get your manna. Who wants bread from heaven? It's hot, it's fresh, it just fell. Hot manna here.
Penance, our fathers, Hail Marys. Can't get absolution without an act of contrition. Who wants a rosary here?
Water. What? Wine. Who wants wine?
Peter looks to the Jesus. I went lowest grip. Jesus gives him the sign. Holy cow, Pete. No.
Peter. You keep going Family Guy?
I know, I keep going lowest. Peter denies it. He gives it to him again. He denies it again. He tries it one more, gets it denied again. That's 3 times. Jesus is out to give Peter a sermon on the mount.
Mike?
Jesus, of course, the big hero in yesterday's game.
Mike.
Came up at the bottom of the 9th with the Braves down 3-0, and he hit a bases empty grand slam. Fans, we haven't seen a miracle like that since we've had Fishes and Loaves night. I had a chance to talk with the Savior after the game, and here's what he had to say.
Well, Harry, the ball was on the outside part of the plate, and I was just trying to make contact. First of all, I want to thank my father for loading up the bases. Muchos gracias, Senor Daddy. And the Holy Ghost for breaking up the double play.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Godwin.
Back to the live action. Lazarus up to the plate now. What's that? Lazarus up to the plate now. Here's the pitch. Oh no, he's hit. He's hurt. He's down. Holy cow. he's dead. But wait a minute, he gets back up. That's the 6th time this week. That kid can take one for the team.
Abraham up to the plate now, probably up here to sacrifice. Infield drawn in for the patriarch, and now there's some action in the Bethlehem bullpen. I can't quite make out the back of his robe. It is the big number 10, Moses. Just called up from the Burning Bush League. That's Willie's favorite. Already gaining a reputation for the lightning fast pickoff move, reminding runners that thou shall not steal. Let's give it back to Steve Stone.
Thank you, Harry. Fans, you want to be here this Tuesday when the Braves meet the Cavalry Cubs. It's going to be Nabisco Communion Wafer Day here at the ballpark. All fans 33 and under get a free Eucharist signed by the Savior himself. You know, fans, Nabisco Communion wafers go down smooth. Won't stick to the roof of your mouth like those cheap imitation sacraments. Sure, they cost a little bit more, but when it comes to your eternal salvation, isn't it worth that extra buck in the collection plate? Remember, fans, the next time you go to the rail for that body and blood, ask for the host with the most. Ask for Nabisco.
Thanks, Steve. Here's some scores now from around the league.
Wait. Who did you just turn into?
She's been smoking while we're doing this.
Very inconsistent.
Let her go.
A big upset. David won. Goliath nothing. Ends a long win streak for the big guy. Oh no, Job is on the 15th day disabled list with a bad case of leprosy. Pulled a hamstring. Pulled it right off.
Well, the Angels have sent Lucifer down. That's a shame. When that fella was in his prime, he could really throw some heat. This year, his earned run average has ballooned to a hefty 6. 6. And here's a partial score. Sodom and Gomorrah still tied at 69.
Yay! Thank you very much. Mike! Lazarus. Apologies to the great Dan St. Paul. Dan has a nice blog out there. Be sure to check it out. Thank you, Dan, for your cooperation. Now, we certainly appreciate it. Pastor Mike, be careful going down the steps.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mike.
That Harry Carey was incredible.
Very good.
And you riffed a great joke. I think this whole panel's actually going to go to church this Sunday. That was incredible, dude.
Yeah,
That
if more
would be a
pastors,
miracle.
if more pastors were like Mike and had a sword cane, we would.
Kelly Collette, former employee of the Cincinnati Reds. You actually got to play the mascot. So what else is going on in your life? You've got a dog.
I've got a dog.
A boyfriend, apparently?
Killing the Harry Carey impressions. That was very fun. Also, who's Harry Carey? This is a fun thing that they told me about 2 minutes ago.
You don't know who Harry Carey is?
I know who Will Ferrell is playing Harry Carey. If the moon was made of cheese.
Harry was a famous baseball announcer, concluded his career with many years with the Chicago Cubs. And
Marty Brenneman, that's who I know.
Yeah,
We love Marty Brenneman.
That's
Hi,
who
Marty.
I know. Yeah.
Now, we also have the return of Mark Chalifoux, family man.
That's right.
Father of 3 daughters.
Yep.
What else is happening in your life?
Well, I'm in town this weekend, so I get to be a lot more hands-on as a dad, which is nice. And my 7th grader, she is in honors math, which I was very proud of her for until I realized that it means that we are in honors math. Because she'll ask for help with homework now, and she'll say stuff like, hey, how do we divide decimals? I'm like, we don't. We ask ChatGPT. That's all we do, right? But what I do like, and maybe you feel this about age 13, but like what I love most is she's at the age now where she complains about the homework. She'll always say this line. She's always like, oh, when am I ever going to need this in real life? I'm like, probably at work. And she's like, really? Algebra? I'm like, algebra? No. Doing unfulfilling work assigned to you by a person you don't like? Yeah, probably every day. Welcome to having a job.
Now, has your daughter gone on the annual trip? For example, when I was in that grade, we went to Washington, D.C., and it was just really cool.
She's going to D.C. next year. What do I have to look forward to with the D.C. trip?
Well, I bring it up because the day before yesterday, my daughter Finn went on the trip to Chicago. And so when I saw her yesterday, I said, so what was the highlight of the trip? She said, oh, the bus ride up, hanging with my friends. Yep.
That's what she got out of it?
Yeah. What about, didn't you go to Didn't you go to the famous aquarium up there, the
Shed Aquarium?
Yeah. They went to a museum, but nothing. It was just the bus trip and hanging out.
I know. She didn't even go to the dispensary for me, which I thought that was rude. I could have used a couple things.
Yeah, when you get older, being in the bus will not be your favorite thing.
No.
Yeah, that's not the highlight of 8th grade. It shouldn't be just the big bus ride. You don't even have to go to Chicago. Just do a
Depends
loop.
on if you're in the back seat of the bus.
I don't know if anybody experienced this, if you had a Washington trip at your school. I kid you not. I am not making this up. When we went to Washington, we went to the FBI building, and the guy shot off a Tommy gun.
What?
What?
It was I still remember it. This agent comes out, and they've got a special target, and you're in this special room, shot off a Tommy gun.
Yeah, they don't love that in schools anymore.
Yeah.
Not real popular.
Very, very, very weird.
Different time, yeah.
Yeah, things were different.
I think it was just a guy who snuck in the building and was like, watch this,
I'm
kids.
serious. I'm not making it
And
up.
it was different, and you were in 8th grade, so it was the year 1935.
Tommy gun was invented like a couple blocks away. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, we used to have over in Newport. It was like the largest gambling casino invention of the Tommy gun. It was like the original Las Vegas was just over there.
And as someone who shot the T-shirt
Gun. Yep.
the
We
T-shirt
have shot
gun.
many a Tommy gun.
Okay.
Don't tell anybody.
Very good, very good. Now, we have a couple things we have to get to, including today in history. We've got a little bit of news coming up from Christy Lee, but right now I want to talk to you about your feet. Christy, you're the expert on this. If you've got a sore back, sore knees, sore shoulder even, you got to have the support down on the bottom. That's where you need Orange insoles.
Yes,
Orange
we sure
insoles
do.
are also the sponsor of our sports desk. Tell me more.
That's right. Orange insoles deliver rigid arch support that does not collapse by lunchtime, and with that deep heel cup, it'll cradle your heel and absorb shock naturally. That helps you maintain alignment as your feet and legs fatigue, and that reduces stress on your knees, hips, and lower back. It's durable enough for work boots, comfortable enough for everyday wear, right in your sneakers, and built for people who have to stand on concrete, on the job site, in hospitals. You're walking around the classroom as a teacher, warehouses, anywhere where you're on your feet all day. If you've ever said the phrase, "my feet are killing me," Orange insoles are for you. Visit orangeinsoles.com. Order more and save with Orange Insoles bundle packs. And be sure to use promo code Bob and Tom at checkout to receive $5 off your total order, plus free shipping in the USA. Orangeinsoles.com. That promo code again, Bob and Tom.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. I want to give a quick plug to a book that's just come out. It's available on Amazon. It's called Comedians Talking Baseball. And among others, it will feature good friends of the show, Rob Haney, Sean Morey, and Tim Bedore and Dan St. Paul, the brilliant comedian behind the piece that we just butchered. Once again, we send our apologies to Dan. That's a great piece. And it's, we'll make sure we post that on bobandtom.com. Once again, we're celebrating the opening day of baseball in Cincinnati, Ohio. We happen to be in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, just across the river in Kentucky, at a place called Smoke Justice in Covington, courtesy of 92.5 The Fox. We are celebrating 30 years on The Fox. Thank you very much for listening to The Fox. We certainly appreciate it.
Yeah.
These are the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What are you calling?
Are you calling somebody?
Yeah, I just calling the one of these special hotlines I like to call.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna like this one, I'm sure.
Okay.
thanks for calling The Animal Walked Into the Bar joke hotline.
Oh, I love this.
one. This is great.
Brought to you by Paparazzi's Pizza.
Wow.
If you'd like to hear today's joke, please press 1.
Oh, okay.
What else is
Press
the other
one now.
options? Wait a minute. Are there other options?
No.
Please
No.
press 1.
Okay.
A baby seal walks into a club. Thanks. If you'd like to hear...
That's it?
I think there's more.
There might be more.
Press
If you'd
1
like
again.
to hear a people walk into a bar joke, please press 2.
Oh, press 2.
Thank you for pressing 2. A Mexican, a Polish guy, a rabbi, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and goes, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
Wow. Press 1 again. See if he'll do the one about
Let
the
me
seal
try that
again.
again. Okay,
Press 1.
1.
A baby seal walks into a club.
Bob and Tom Television presents the most exciting, action-packed reality show ever. Actual people riding in actual elevators. It's Elevator Talk.
Hey there, buddy. Hold the door. Hit the button. That's my floor. Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. It's time for the show. It's Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk. This week's episode stars Craig Kitchen and Larry Morgan.
Hey, could you hit 7 for me there?
Yeah. 7? 7. Got it.
That's my foot.
Oh, well, sorry. Those are nice shoes.
Thanks. I need a shine now.
Don't take the stairs. You don't have to walk. That was the show. Elevator Talk.
It's Elevator Talk, only on Bob and Tom Television.
the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you very much. Sorry for yelling. We are live in Covington, Kentucky, USA. One of North America's finest cities. It's a beautiful spot. We're at a great restaurant and bar called Smoke Justice with a very handsome crowd with no exceptions. It's amazing how beautiful the women are here.
Aww.
And some of the men are nice too.
It's a beautiful day for a baseball game. They could hit a record high today in Cincinnati at the game. 84 degrees. The sun has just come out. It's going to be gorgeous. Parade starts at noon. It's exciting around here today. Yeah.
Well, speaking of gorgeous, comedian Mark Chalifoux is
There it
with
is.
us.
Hey.
And on the more gorgeous scale, Kelly Collette is here. And I'm sure he used to be handsome. Rob Haney was also here. Thank you. we certainly appreciate it. He has a lovely family.
Yeah.
Let's see now. While I'm at it, comedian Jeff Oskey right over there. On tomorrow's show, it'll be Failed to Mention News. Comedian Willie Griswold right there. Thank you, Wilbur.
Call me pretty, Dad. Call me pretty in front of
Very,
the crowd.
very handsome.
boy.
Takes his good looks after his mom, I guess. We have comedian Pat Godwin.
Hello. Thanks for coming, everybody.
He's actually Willie's godfather, which is kind of weird.
I know. I'm your life coach.
And he grew up in a godless home.
She is the best newscaster in the world. It's Christy Lee.
Thank you, Tom. You're so nice.
This is Tom speaking. Thanks for joining us. And before we go, I thought we'd do a couple quick things. I did want to mention thanks to Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. And, of course, thanks to 92.5 The Fox. Once again, we're celebrating 30 years on The Fox. In the world of radio, that's eternity. It's such a great town to be on the air and such a great place and such a great radio station. We certainly are appreciative. And I'll say a special hello to Chris, Trey, and Vinny from the station. They're out there working hard right now, getting ready for some stuff. Now, before we go, it's a tradition in this show to look back at history and tell you what happened on this date. So without any further ado, I tried to stab at poetry earlier today. It did not work. But today is the birthday of Robert Frost. Anyone?
Two
No?
roads do something, and someone does something else.
Whose horse this is, I think I know. Yeah.
She can do that, but she can't do Harry Carey.
No, I can't.
My little horse must think me queer to stop. Never mind. How about this one? 1911, happy birthday, Tennessee Williams.
Ah.
I don't think I could spell Tennessee. It's kind of like Mississippi, a lot of double letters. Now, Pat, you can spell Tennessee whiskey.
I can indeed.
A former favorite.
Yes, I love it.
Pat, now a teetotaler. Happy birthday, Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, yes.
Lived for a while and prospered. Let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, this is interesting. On this date in 1937, the Spinach Grovers of Crystal City, Texas, honored what famous cartoon character?
Spinach growers.
Popeye.
Had to be Popeye.
I'm
yeah.
really good at trivia.
That's interesting. You said this is interesting?
I mean, you think about it, a guy who essentially gets superpowers by eating spinach.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of those, let's force the kids to think that spinach is good for you. Happy birthday, James Caan. We spoke to Mr. Caan, the great actor from The Godfather, among many other films.
Elf.
Yes, he's an elf.
Yeah, he's
Will Ferrell's dad.
Great sense of humor, really nice guy. Did you know that he was actually not Italian? This is not a joke. Mr. Caan was of the Jewish faith, but of course he famously played Sonny in The Godfather. So he's my favorite fake Italian next to Fazoli's.
Oh.
Here we go. Happy birthday, Diana Ross.
Fazoli's.
Their food's okay.
They make a nice product.
I love their baked spaghetti.
I'm not knocking them.
What, don't you like the all-you-can-eat breadsticks?
Yeah, what's wrong with
No, I like Fazoli's.
Fazoli's makes a great product.
I like eating spaghetti in the drive-thru.
There is not as Italian. Never mind. Worked hard on that joke. Happy birthday, Diana Ross, which we can also tie this into fast food, I think. Diana Ross was one of what?
Supremes.
The Supremes. There were 3 Supremes, which inspired the Taco Bell value meal.
Which one is she?
She's famous for going to a plastic surgeon and said, "Make me look more like Michael Jackson."
Oh. I thought that was LaToya Jackson.
She wanted to look like the man in the mirror. Can you blame her?
Yeah.
And believe this is actually I saw Diana Ross at a charity event about 3 years ago. She was great. I've been to 1,000 concerts, and I thought, no, she may be a woman close to 80. She was fantastic. She was great with the audience. She's still a great singer. I'm not kidding. If you ever get a chance, Miss Ross is amazing.
Usually, if you tell a doctor you want to look like Michael Jackson, you end up dead. Like
But it's the best sleep you'll ever get.
I can't believe this is controversial, but on this date in history, Dr. Jonas Salk announced the polio vaccine. Hard to believe it's controversial. My dad had polio. I'm a big fan of the polio vaccine. Did you know that Dr. Jonas Salk was also a hip-hop artist?
He was?
Yes, his hip-hop name was Sugar Cube.
There it is, folks.
Yeah.
Boy, anybody old enough for the Sugar Cube? I am so sorry.
I literally thought you were confusing him with Dr. Dre, and I was like, Tom, I think.
See what happens with the cross generations there, Tommy?
You see, when you were my age, you took a sugar cube for the vaccine. Is it still that way?
That's
or is
what
it...
we know. Absent.
Yeah, now it's like an LSD thing.
Yeah, if you don't give your kids if you don't give your kids the polio vaccine, I hope you know a guy that can build a ramp. Okay. On this day in 1968, happy birthday, Kenny Chesney.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that he owns an Indian restaurant? It's called Kenny Chutneys.
No, it's not. It's not called Kenny Chutneys.
It's called Chestnuts Roping on an Ocean.
That's Stephen Curry's place.
Yeah, it was a better effort.
Yes, Steph Curry should have an Indian restaurant.
No shirt, no shirt. No.
I'm a big Kenny Chesney fan. I apologize, Kenny. In the world of rock and roll, finally on this date in ¡76, Boston released one of the great albums of all time.
We're not.
The one with the spaceship on the front?
Yeah, well, I think they all do. But yeah, that was in '76. That was just a terrific record.
We're not celebrating Boston today, though.
Yeah. No,
Anti-Boston today.
That's right. They're playing Boston today.
Yep.
You could have left that off.
Yep.
Sorry. I wasn't thinking. Now, we were talking about kids with Mark Chalifoux, and I'll remind you, Mark's going to be doing something. You're at the Liberty Funny Bone tomorrow. And
Friday and Saturday, yep.
Okay, awesome. But you and I both have a couple kids the same age.
We
funny
do.
enough.
We were talking off air about like the phones and how much that's damaging kids these days.
Yeah.
So I try and make my daughters read books. My 4th grader came home from the book fair literally 2 days ago, and she got one book. I asked her what it was about. She said it was a book about puppies, right? And I wrote down the back of it that I just wanted to share with you guys. This story is about a 5th grader named Cassie, who is a street-savvy New Yorker who is surprised by nothing. That is, until the morning of September 11th, 2001. She's looking through her window of her classroom when the first plane hits the North Tower where her mom works.
What? Oh, my God.
She races to Ground Zero where she meets NYPD search and rescue dog Ricky as they try to save as many people as they can and try to survive New York City's darkest day.
Oh.
Recommended age 8.
What?
That's a book about puppies. When I was 8, I read a book about Michael Jordan. I did not read Curious George Goes to Vietnam. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, give her the phone. Just give her the phone.
I know. At that point, yeah, take the iPad too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is brutal. Well, thanks everybody for coming. We've had a great time. Go Reds today. I do want to say thanks to our amazing crew. Scott, Austin, Eddie, Jason, Jess Hooker. Noah is here, Ace and Alan back at headquarters. Thanks to our guests, Rob Haney, Kelly Collette, Mark Chalifoux. And I'll remind everybody that a special event coming up. We got a bunch of Ohio connections today. Mr. Oskey, along with Pat Godwin and Kostaki Economopoulos, Tiffin, Ohio. That's Saturday night, right?
Yes.
For a special comedy event. Also, our friend Nick Griffin is in Lexington through the weekend. And I think we're out of time.
Yep.
So thanks again to Smoke Justice.
Thank you, everybody. And
Thanks, guys.
Cincinnati. We love you all.
All right. Thank you, 5 the Fox and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. These are the mobile O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
Reds.
And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show's also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, it's Chick from the Bob and Tom Show. For 60 years. Fried to perfection chicken. But chicken isn't the only thing they've done right every night since 1966. Their tasty sides like creamy mac and cheese, coleslaw, and crispy potato wedge